We start with the hustle and bustle of crowds around us. You can see the traffic of people trying to push each other to the side, some of them dressed more unusual than usual. You can see flamboyant costumes that seem to mimic people you know, and flamboyant costumes that seem to be stranger to you. You can see replicas of swords and what you can only assume to be gun?
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 Fuck yeah, gun.
You see different kind of cosplayers as they run around and engaging and talking with one another. Some of them, once again, seem recognizable, while others seem to be completely stranger to you, as I've said before. You can also see in this large convention center that you found yourselves in booths with different kinds of activities and different kinds of people selling things such as art, different kind of upgrades for the crystal, and much other things you guys may not be aware of. Yes, you guys find yourselves in the center of the Herocon. Armors has invited you in, hoping that you would see a bit of your fans. However, at the moment, you don't see anyone that seems to at least replicate your styles. You guys know that you've been filmed once or twice before, but even though you've had your fair share of fame, you also know that not everyone has remembered you. Though you can also see that a few people do remember you. They point you out, and even you recognize some friends. You can see Bine passing by, however, she doesn't seem to care of the activities. You can see other familiar faces, however, you know for sure that Armorous is here. In fact, as I said before, he was the one who invited you here. He also, without your knowledge, set you up to host a booth.
Oh, sweet.
It would be happening in a few minutes or so, maybe half an hour at most, but you guys do know that you have some time to spare. You have a few meet and greet booths at the edge of the convention center where you can meet some familiar faces and some new, more famous unfamiliar faces. You also have an artist alley where there seems to be young humanoids who are willing to draw and sell their paintings in many different forms of medias. There's some live music playing around, and it seems like they're just having a good old time. There also seems to be a little booth for people taking applications for something called LARPing, but you're not sure what that is exactly. You can see a few gaming tables where they exchange cards and whatnot. However, whether or not you guys are aware of those games is up to you. What would you guys like to do?
Oh.
This is great.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I want to do. There's so much shit that we could do.
Yeah.
Let's go to the meet and greet.
The meet and greet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So first off,
Yeah.
how are your characters reacting to this, might I ask?
Oh,
Leah's fucking excited.
Leah?
She's like, wow. Peter is definitely a little overwhelmed.
There are a lot more people
And
than
there's
you're
a lot of
comfortable
new
with.
shit
Yeah.
here.
How about
Yeah.
you, Use?
I'd say
What was that, Use?
I'd say just due to the sheer volume of people and things, Use is in a very similar boat to Cedar, but she's holding it together.
All right. Yeah. So, you guys want to go to the meet and greet?
Fuck yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah. For the most part, you do see a few familiar faces. Furry, the humanoid cheetah tabaxi, inventor that you guys have met early on in your adventures, she seems to be talking with quite a few people. She has displays of new magical inventions that she has, greeting people, sharing ideas. There seems to be a line, and there also seems to be a guard timing their meetings. However, she seems to be having a little bit of fun, or a good bit of fun to say. She's just as loud and as verbal as she always has been. You do not see Armorous. However, you do see another, I'd say, similarly flamboyant, I'd say gnome man standing there. He's also greeting a few people. However, he seems to have some kind of diva persona to him. He has a very curled mustache that seems to have different kind of clippings, such as stars and hearts, like hidden in them, per se. You can tell he probably wears just as much glitter as Armorous, but that doesn't seem to be too bad for the right amount of people. You can also see, I'd say, I'm trying to think of who you guys know. That also might be a good idea to meet. Oh, you know what? Giorno's there. Giorno has a fairly good popularity with the circus, and being that it's still being held there due to situations,
I know which one way to put it, yes.
due to a certain situations, he's been invited last minute to the con. You can see a large line of humanoid females and a good amount of males as well who just seem all a little bit too excited to see him. A lot of times he's mostly shaking hands and giving autographs for the quill. However, you can see some of them like ready to pass out, if not already have passed out, and people are just walking around their unconscious bodies.
Not getting in that line.
Yeah,
Like, no.
it might be a bit of a wait, longer than your set time for your so-called exhibit.
Exhibit, like we're some sort of sideshow.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Okay, you didn't freak that out for me. What did you ask?
Oh, I didn't ask anything.
I called us freaks.
Oh.
Pretty much. I mean, we are a bunch of freaks.
Yeah, but I'd say, let's see. I'm like to think, who else would you guys like to meet? Guys, name an NPC that you guys like to see. Besides Armorous, because I know you all want to see him.
Akemi, please.
No, Kemi isn't popular enough, and you know it.
Dang it!
Aww.
You might see him in one of the lines, though. You don't know.
I love him, my boy.
I know you do. I know you do.
Would the rest of the circus cast be wandering around here?
Probably. Considering that Giorno's there, chances are you might see the others as well. However, they don't seem to be in a meet and greet, but you also don't know the schedules for those meet and greets either.
Right.
Yeah. But I think, which one would you guys like to see?
Oh, we haven't met Flamboyant No Man.
Would you guys like to go meet?
Yeah, that is true. We haven't met Flamboyant No Man.
Alright, yeah, sure.
All right.
Sounds so sad. There's no Kimmy.
Yeah, there's no Akemi.
There's no Akemi, so what's the point?
I'm sorry.
Exactly. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
You guys stand in line for this meet and greet, and it's one of the longer ones. Furry, I believe, has the shortest line, but as you guys stand there, you make a perception check.
All right.
I want to see who notices this first.
Wait, I was already in on a roll. Fuck.
I'm gonna make sure I don't.
I got a 4. I got a nat 1. Fuck, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, Leah,
There's cons.
yeah,
I
there's
got
so
8.
much happening. There's so
I got
much.
9.
Oh my
Fuck.
gosh. Yeah, all of this is all so new to you, you guys. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. It's all so
I never know what the
surreal.
fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this
same.
is especially surreal to you as you guys kind of like idly stand in line awkwardly, not sure what to do. I'm pretty sure once or twice some people kind of like cut in front of you saying, "Oh, I was already here." And you guys are too awkward to say anything else. And as you guys wait for a moment,
It probably would have been better if we got into Furry's line.
yeah, you guys,
God, yeah.
At least we would have had a better time talking to her.
yeah, as you guys are there, it seems like you wouldn't be able to meet this no man just yet. However, as you wait in line, you hear a familiar voice behind you, and for a moment, you guys stand there, and then you guys hear, "You guys like him too?" As you see Rubel standing behind you. His hands are rubbing very methodically and slowly together as he stares at you with beady eyes.
I leave.
You leave. No, wait. He tries to stop you. He tries to grab at your coat or your sleeve. Come on. No, I have a good deal for
Leah,
you.
you're gonna lose your spot.
No, come on, you can't
I don't
lose.
care.
Yeah, no. What if I have a proposition for you if you'll let me, if you'll hear me out. Yeah. I mean, it's your old friend, Rubel, your cook, your friend,
Were
your
we
buddy. I cook for you. I cook for you.
Sort of thing.
I cook for you.
We're not waiting in this line for nothing. What do you got, little man?
What was your name again?
He clutches his heart. He takes 4 points of psychological damage.
Damn it, Leah, that's my job.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You one for the big G? I got connections. I could move you up to the line if you'll hear me out. There's a thing that I want. If you could find it for me here at this con, I might just let you see the big G. Skip the line,
Gonna be honest, we have no idea who this is.
Yeah.
The
So it doesn't really matter.
he's the big G, the big G.
You do not know.
Shit.
Jesus.
Just look at him with a dumbfounded look like, what?
Come on. Well, what do you, have you guys been to cons before?
Nope.
Not at all.
No.
Then what the hell are you standing in line for?
2/3 of us have lived in the woods our entire lives. You ever think we've been to a con before?
Yeah, you all look like hobos when you stepped in.
Well, that's rude.
Am I wrong? This is coming from a goblin. Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong. I could literally drop kick you.
Ruvel gives you a hard look. Ruvel gives you a very hard look. But would you?
Yes.
I think she would, Ruben. Please, don't.
Wait,
Don't test
but
her.
but would you? He says this a
I
little
will do
bit.
it right fucking now.
Yeah.
Leah, no, don't start a fight at the con.
As he says that, though, you can kind of see a few security guards or just guards in general kind of
Fuck, I guess not then.
give you a little bit of a side look as you said that you would. And he just really leans into you, Leah's like, would you?
I will once we get back home.
And just remember who makes your food.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I fucking forgot about that.
Then you forget our staff.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm in a bitch mood right now.
cons do that to you, yeah.
There's a lot of people here.
There's a lot of people here. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, as you
I'm lost. I'm just a child.
Yeah, as you guys say that, like, the guy behind Ruvel's like, so if you guys aren't gonna, like, meet him, can you, like, get offline, please? Some of us
Yeah, okay. Well, I wanted to leave already, but he made me stay. I get.
But you
I
got
don't really
in,
care.
you got in here before us. Why'd you?
I don't care. I get out of line.
You got offline? What
I
about...
Yeah,
You-
I'm just, at this point, I'm just gonna follow. I'm just gonna follow Leah. At this point, I don't care who
Yeah.
this is. I just no. I'm done.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Cedar's pretty much going to stick really close to, like, Yus and Leah.
Yeah. As you guys step out, Ruvel just kind of, like... For a moment, you see him, you turn around and you look back, he's suddenly not there anymore. And
I don't care.
I don't like that.
He's
That's
He's
okay.
gone.
I can just use it. I can just use him because he likes tiddlywinks. So fucking.
wow. I'm gonna pull that card. All right, sure.
Listen, I'm in a bitch
Blackmail.
mood right now. I just got off work.
You're
I
not
think
having
you
any
know
of it.
that this party isn't against using romance to mess with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
All right, that's
we're,
fair.
We're those assholes.
Hold on, just a a moment. Let me grab
Well,
my...
he is definitely that asshole.
Not really. I'm just. Patron is in a shitty mood, so now Leah's in a shitty mood.
Yeah, patron skills, just a real shit.
She has a reason to be. This place is fucking loud. It's a con.
Yeah, it is
It's
a con. Yeah. To be fair, yes, it is a con.
Yeah, cons fucking suck.
I've never been to one, so I don't know.
There's so many fucking people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wild.
I figure that from like videos of cons. There's like a shit ton of people, but I've never been to one personally,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Don't be sad. You're not missing anything.
Yeah. But as you guys... Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna hear that on the other end. Yeah. But, as you guys kind of step out of line, you can see now the line was a lot longer than when you last look, and as you three kind of, or four, considering Ruvel, step out, just this giant
Now,
hole is
Ruvel step out.
immediately filled in. Yeah, Ruvel's not there anymore, or at least not that you're aware of. But as you guys step out, you kind of step out into the open, and Furry you catch Furry's eye. And her line has died down a good bit. She's greeting her last person, and as they leave, she kind of like awkwardly waves her paw at you. For a second, she's like hesitant, not sure if like you'd see her, but then she like tries to wave again. Like it's awkward, and it almost seems like a twitch.
It's awkward and weird.
Yeah.
I love her.
She almost it almost seems like a twitch, and gosh, let me see if I can remember
Actually,
her voice.
you know what? No, I'm still mad at her for giving away the fucking the gloves that I really wanted.
Oh, leave her alone.
No, I'm not gonna be mean to her. I'm only mean to Ruble.
Only mean to Ruvel. Only mean to the fucking goblin. Let's go say hi to Furry.
What would you guys like to do?
We're gonna go say. Yeah, I want to say hi to her because I like her.
Yeah, sure thing.
We actually fucking know her, and her line is the shortest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, seriously.
In fact, as you guys like step up to her, her last guest kind of leaves, and it seems like her boot's almost done, but she doesn't seem to have a crowd. And as you look at her, she's like, "Oh, hi! It's been a while. I haven't been able to really visit, but I didn't know you were one for cons."
You literally have no idea what's going on.
Oh. She kind of looks to the side. Yeah, she kind of looks to the side. No one really knows. Oh, but you were invited by Armorous. Oh, that usually means you guys have something big planned, isn't it? Or at least
I guess. I mean, we're doing a thingy later, aren't we?
Wait, do we know about the booth?
Yes, you do know about the booth. It's just been giving you.
Yeah, we got a booth later.
I might have to check it out, but how you said this is your first con?
Yep.
Good luck. She like visibly sweats. She's like, I remember my first con, and then immediately in her eyes you can see the flashbacks of war. Distant screaming is heard.
Fucking numb. Nom-con.
Yeah. She just kind of like sinks back a bit, and then she snaps back. It's like, but it was nice for what it was worth. But since I am technically the head of the advancement sector, it seems like a lot of people seem to like me. So I guess
What's not to like?
Yeah, you're a very likable person.
I'm very
Hell
big.
yeah.
She looks at herself. She doesn't say that in canon, but yeah, but people scare me.
Wow, what a mood.
Yeah, same.
Usually, but the meet and greet's almost over. But talking to a lot of people and then shaking their hand. A lot of people don't wash their hands.
Oh, okay. Thank you for warning us about that.
Yeah.
Do I have any gloves on me?
I don't know, do you?
Fucking, I don't know. I don't
Then-
know what outfit I'm wearing.
Then no, you don't.
Are gloves included in fine clothes?
No. I'd
Okay,
say
then
no.
I don't have any gloves.
Yeah. I'd say no unless, like, you guys specifically want them. I'd say definitely as a musician, Veggie, I'd say no. Because,
Okay.
especially I believe since you played violin, gloves would kind of only get in the way.
Fingies.
Yeah. Your fingies won't work.
Play the violin.
Yeah, your fingies won't work, you know.
Pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah. You guys, as she kind of like settles down, it's like, but I heard there was a few people maybe you might know performing around the music area, and she kind of points to her left, and you can see where all the music is coming from, a live band, a good amount of people performing and dancing around as others chat or sit down and eat. And she says, I heard a lot of them were from the circus, given Giorno's here, but he's one of the more popular faces in the circus. So since he was
we
here,
can tell.
oh yeah, definitely. And like you guys just look at the line, and it's a lot longer than the gnome that you guys previously
Does
stood
he
in.
do it?
And once again, it got longer. And Furry kind of looks at it, it's like, I think it's because he's pretty.
I was about to say, like, it's
I
probably
mean-
just because he's a little pretty boy.
He is pretty though.
He is pretty.
He's very pretty. Like,
Okay, focus, furry.
she kind of like stares off at Giorno for a
Yes,
moment.
furry. Furry, focus.
I'm focused. But yeah,
Focus on the pretty boy.
there's more circus performers over at the music area. However, I heard there's a lot more inventors and craftsmen in the artist alley as well. Because, well, crafting is an art. So, if you're
It
interested
totally is.
in
I
buying,
agree with you on that.
if you're interested in buying things, I heard that they were selling cat ears, and I'm scared to check it out. A cat
Can I
ear-
go to the art alley, please?
Out of character skills, please get Leah a pair of cat ears and show them to Furry.
Please?
Please don't give Leah cat ears. Don't give her that power.
Yeah, like,
Please?
We gave Yus a gun.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Listen, I'm a huge fucking weeb. I need cat ears.
turn Leah into
I'm
a
gonna
dude
wear
with
them
the cat
at
ears.
the booth.
So I assume immediately as like Furry says they sell cat ears, your eyes just like went wide and you're staring at that artist alley.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah? So what are you guys gonna
Yes.
do? What are you guys gonna
We're
do?
gonna fucking go.
Whoa!
We're going to the artist alley. Oh
Yeah.
shit! My
Get in the
computer's
artist
running out of
alley.
battery. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh, shit.
plug
Uh-oh.
that shit in.
Hell yeah. But in the meantime, so you guys are going to that artist alley?
Or do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Giorno or anything first? Because I'm
That
cool
line
with
is
chilling.
fucking
Like,
long. Fuck that.
There's no way we're getting through that line. There's no way.
all right, just making sure.
Yeah. I assume like immediately, like as it slowly came from her lips, cat ears. Your eyes just you're already like heading
I'm
towards
fucking
there.
adult.
Yeah. You're already heading
Leah's
towards that
already
way.
gone. She's already kind of like
There's a Leah
off
shaped
to our sour.
Leah shaped smoke.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Leah shaped smoke cloud, and she's already heading that way. All right, and I'd like you guys to do a perception check for the artist alley.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, coolio.
Yeah, see what you guys can see.
I rolled a 1.
Dude,
Oh,
you know what'd be great?
honey.
I got 14.
14.
21.
21.
Hey, found them cat ears.
Yeah. No. Use.
I fucking spotted them.
Yeah. Immediately, use as you kind of like see that Leah's gone, you try to like run after her, but then like as you run there, you stop suddenly. You kind of get like a hint of like whiplash, and for a moment your head's light. You're like, ah.
What?
Hatchet, you're pretty good. Like, immediately after you ran after Leah, you kind of like, I should probably follow them. And you kind of set out after them. And even though Leo is very fast to get to the artist alley, you manage to catch up fairly well. As for you, Leah, immediately as you enter, you can see them. There are plenty of booths selling different kinds of fake cat ears. There's also some that seems to be selling replica weapons. None of them are real. You can obviously tell that most of them are wooden or fake, or at least the most metal in them is in the decorations. However, if almost everything else is wooden, they're a little bit smaller in size. They're probably for kids. However, you can also see some of them have very intricate and complicated designs. From what you get, chances are they probably are replicas as well. As you can see, a good amount of adults kind of interested in them. And in fact, you can also see them talking to the vendors about it.
Quick question.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Do our characters have their weapons on them here?
I'd say that's a good question. I'd say no.
That is a really good question. I mean, it's like if I can't have my like bow and arrow, I would at least want like maybe one dagger because I do magic, so it doesn't really matter.
I'd say
on one hand they're at a con, but like they've also got to be ready for shit. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say daggers, yes, but anything such as a rapier, a scimitar, no, and a bow and arrow.
That's that. I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like they could probably regulate like well, they'll probably have to regulate it with us anyways about like keeping them like always like in our like always covered or whatever. Like so they're not so that the like if we have a dagger then it's like not out and everything.
Yeah. You get the distinct impression that chances are they don't even allow daggers, but since Armorous is pretty good with I guess the host of this con, you're allowed to since you're also hosting an exhibit.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, you wouldn't have anything. But I'd say anything like arcane focuses are allowed, because if you guys were to do an arcane focus, there's a lot of magic going on. For the most part, it's all entertainment though. Nothing threatening.
Nothing destructive or
Yeah.
threatening yet.
No. Yeah. But you can see different kinds of crafts such as replica weapons, and you can also see a good amount of people selling paintings. Some of them are also selling books. Though you haven't really looked into them.
Oh, I think I know what kind of books they are.
Well, you haven't checked yet. But there's
I know. This is just me in real life saying like I think I know what these are.
Maybe. But yeah.
Adrian, knowing you, I know what these are.
Maybe.
JoJo.
Maybe. Well, you don't know. There's different booths selling different kinds of books. So,
I know.
where would you guys like to go first?
What kind of color cat ears do they have?
Rainbow. A lot of them are like saturated, obviously fake. So it's like a really bright neon purple, really light neon pink, and then there's like the neon rainbow. And it's just so obnoxious to look at. Like Cedar, since you're so used to like earthly colors, just seeing this kind of makes your eyes hurt.
Oh.
I also do not like it, honestly. I hate that.
Yeah, no, all of them are like obnoxious.
Like Leah was super excited for those cat ears, and then
Now she's disappointed.
Yeah,
aw.
no, none of them seem to be a natural color. All of them.
That's upsetting. Never mind then.
Persona colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they literally.
Like neon sparkle dog colors. Like
Pretty
no.
much.
Shut up. Shut up.
Sounds like something Armorous would be interested in.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Don't tell them about these. Do not tell
You
them
just
about
get
these.
some for Armorous.
You
No,
just buy
fuck it,
was
I'll
like,
do
hey,
it.
I
I'll
think
do
this
it.
would go really well with your ensemble. You'd probably totally be into it. Yeah.
Somewhere Yuki sneezes.
Oh, fuck. Okay, how much are the cat ears?
You'll have to ask a vendor.
Alright, I'll go up to the vendor and ask them how much the cat ears are.
Yeah, you come up to a fairly, I'd say, young adult male, human. He seems to have have a hair color the same color as the obnoxious blue cat ears. And as he turns to you, he just, oh boy, he's wearing a lot of makeup. Even when you've met Armorous, this is a lot more than usual. And a lot more eyeliner,
got that
too.
shit caked on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And he looks at you, he's like, what can I do for you today, ma'am?
Hi, how much are those cat ears?
Cat ears? 20 silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, use only has gold pieces. How would I calculate that?
I'd say for the sake of this, let me check real quick, because I don't want to be too much of a stickler for the rules, but we should have talked about this a long time ago.
Especially because this ain't even...
It's somewhere in my handbook.
Is silver more than gold?
No, gold is more than silver, and then platinum is a lot more. So gold pieces. All right. So basically, silver's a dime equivalent to gold.
All right.
So
cool.
basically, in a sense, 20 cents. But
All right.
he's willing to exchange.
All right, then use puts down a gold piece.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
Which ones would you like? And he shows you this large collection of different kinds of cat ears. Just name a color that can be saturated, and it's probably there.
Oh God. Okay. Use can't look at these for too long, or she'll start dying. So she just kind of points.
He kind of looks at it, and he points at a very saturated pink one. These.
Yep.
All right, sure thing. He gives you the cat ears, and then he gives you your change, which would be, I guess, what was it, 20 silver?
That'd be like
2 gold pieces.
80 silver left.
All right, yeah. Yeah, 80 silver. Yeah. So he gives you that, and, well, technically, since there's 10, technically that's just 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Since it's a dime. Yeah. So, basically, you would need to give him one more gold piece.
All right. Yeah, I do. I put down one more just
All right.
because I'm a counter.
And I'll also
That's
tell
fine.
you this much, that's pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But you also get the sense that it's a con. Supply and demand.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. Capitalism at its finest. And you know it.
Toshin capitalism.
Oh, I can't believe that Hitoshin is a capitalist.
Oh, please. We all knew. We've all been new. But yeah. Yeah. But you get you tip him off that extra gold piece, and he gives you the bright neon pink ears. And as you hold them closer, your eyes hurt a little bit more.
Oh God.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Fucking radiate some neon bullshit.
Pretty much.
All right, I set up a different dock, by the way, for like stuff.
Sure thing. All right. All
I
right.
decided to call the ears of herding.
That's fair. Yeah. No, that
Ears
works.
hurt.
I'll say if you put them directly to somebody, they'd have to make a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4, I guess, light damage? I'm going to say light damage.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That's
let's go.
funny. That's fucking hilarious.
Yep. A wisdom saving throw, I'd say a 5 DC. With a 5 DC. Yeah.
Imagine us having to fight an enemy and you just pull those out.
Pull those
Sneak up behind them
motherfuckers
and
out.
Put the cat ears
Yeah.
on them, like, oh no.
And I'd say if max damage or a critical roll, they will be blinded for 1 turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, making up magical items on the go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
That's amazing.
So, you two watch Yus come up, and now she has pink cat ears. And as you guys look at it, you guys have to like physically look away because it's so bright.
It's like a cursed object.
Iris is gonna love these.
Oh my God, like the dagger.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
God damn it. Use just keeps getting cursed, doesn't she?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. All right, where would you guys like to go next?
No.
You have,
Let's look at the books.
Sure, yeah.
I'd say,
I don't want to because I know what they're gonna be, but let's look at them.
no, I'd say there's
I'm going to
three.
trust. I'm going to be trustful.
There's three different book booths. One of them seems to be decorated in fairly nice velvet sheets. Oh my. The shelves seem to be very ornate. They seem to be cheap wood, but the wood has been carved in with different kind of runes. And the books set up, they seem very good order, and they're just also just as ornate as the shelves. And the second booth seems a little bit more casual. They have just regular white shelves. Some of them seem to have a bit of stains to them, but you can tell they've been cleaned off. It's obviously a little bit more casual with just a plain white sheet covering over the desk where you kind of check out. And the last one, let me think. This one is a little too decorated. Almost like the ears that you have, it has very saturated decorations.
It's
With
really neon.
yeah. However, they don't hurt your eyes too much. They seem to be muted at least a little bit, but you can see
At
like
least.
hearts and stars. It seems like similar to something you'd see like a little girl would draw on like her dream
That's
dress.
like the shoujo booth. That's the shoujo dojin booth.
Yeah. But there's like pastel colors, hearts and stars and whatnot, all decorated around the shelves with different kind of like paper maches hanging down. So you have these three choices. Which would you like to check out?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Should we check out more?
I'm scared of all of them.
You can check all of them. You can check more than one.
I want to check all two.
Let's check out the more casual looking one first.
All right,
Okay,
so the
yeah.
second one.
Get warmed
Yeah.
up.
The second one. Everyone make another perception check to see what you see.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Don't fucking swear to fucking Christ at me.
Shit, that's not what I meant to
Yeah,
do.
that's not a weird. That's a weird dice rolling. A 19.
15.
All right. Yeah, 15. Well, you guys got really good.
21. Oh,
Yeah, you
shit.
got a good roll, Hatchet. All right, I wasn't gonna give this to you, but I think I'll give it to you, Hatchet. Use Leah. You guys walk in, and you guys heard of Hitoshin manga before. You guys know this. You've never really seen one before, but as you pull it out, you can see illustrations of exaggerated cartoon characters. You see what seems to be popular Hitoshin manga, some comics that seem to be a little bit more crude, more expressive than others. However, all of them seem to be in a fairly family, if not teen-rated category. As you can tell, there's a bit of younger audience flipping through some of the comics. However, Cedar, even though these catch your eye, another thing catches your eye.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I know everything.
You look over and you see a familiar elf.
Oh.
You cut out what did he see?
Is it one of them?
A familiar elf. He has his hood covering his face, but you know that face. You've seen it before. It was at the Hitoshin University. You remember him, stuttering often and a wizard, secretly studying in necromancy. You see William as he awkwardly flips through the pages, holding it a little bit too close to his face as he examines the pages, all the while skimming his
fucking know.
surroundings.
I know what it is. I know what he's looking at.
We don't know yet.
Yeah,
I know.
You
no,
know.
no. I know what it is. Little pervert.
You don't know. You haven't noticed him.
I don't care. This is nature talking. I fucking know what that little pervert's looking through.
You know what?
What?
Use
She's
is
looking
to
at
make
that good anime titty.
What did you say, Use?
I'm just gonna make a remark. As she kind of flips through one of the books, she goes, "Hey, wasn't William reading one of these?" Because she remembers that from the academy.
I'm gonna see if he hears that.
And then he's gonna fucking run.
He hears that, and like you said, he puts the book down and he runs.
Wait, Cedar, please can we go after him?
No,
Wait,
here's
first see what he was reading. See what he was reading first.
Oh yeah, see what he was reading
I
first.
kind of want to know what he's reading.
yeah, Cedar. Are you gonna look?
I might take a glance or look at what he had in his hand.
We can't hear you.
All right. So
Maybe not open it. I don't know.
yeah, you look and you can kind of tell what he was looking at. There's like a whole shelf dedicated to this series, and you look at it, and then for a moment, it's hard to tell. It almost seems like it's in a different language, though. You don't know what Boku no Mercenary Academy is. There seems to be a very flamboyant green-haired boy, human, with freckles. You can also see... You can also see, like, a yellow tiefling with very, like, spiky hair. And...
He's a tiefling.
And then
Dude, that's fucking great.
you
I
can
love
also
this.
you can also see like like a brunette bob cut tabaxi with like little pads on her palms,
Yes.
No.
Yes. Thank you.
and then a
Thank you,
literal
God.
humanoid frog. It's like, what the fuck is
haven't
this?
heard this.
Like, what the fuck?
You
Thank you so fucking much.
yeah, you actually see
Okay.
you see a
legit,
dwarf
though,
come
like,
by.
We need to like actually like think of like
Yeah,
the names for a bunch of anime and manga.
yeah,
I'm gonna disconnect and be right back because I can't hear that shit.
sure thing. Yeah, but literally, you good? You good, Veggie?
I'm back.
Awesome. But literally, as you look at this cedar, a dwarf kind of like scuttles off to you and says, "Aye, you into that kind of stuff? It's pretty good, but the tiefling, Yall tiefling, he's a bit too much.
He's a bit too much.
A bit of a dickhead, you know?"
He kind of is though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
I'm assuming
I do.
that is
I like-
Bakugo.
agree. Okay.
I'm assuming it is Bakugo because
I like the his friend, the red Goliath that can make his skin super hard. Yeah. Yeah. He wears something called Crocs. Don't know. Think it's a world building choice.
Okay, listen. Okay, here's my thing on Bakugo right now. I don't like Bakugo because he bullies my son. However, I do think that he's slowly starting to get better. It's really slow, but he's getting there.
Mate, let's not have this conversation now.
No, I'm talking about this in real life.
Wait, you wouldn't like out of character?
Yes, out of character. I'm fucking course out of character.
Well, no, I just
know what the fuck's going on.
mate. I just don't want to take too much memory. And if we're gonna
I know,
have an
okay.
out of character conversation, we can do that out of character.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't. Okay, Cedar. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to tell your companions of the amazing tales of Green Naruto?
I mean, honestly, yeah, he is.
But yeah.
Like, if we're gonna be real here, yeah.
I think he is going to maybe tell Leah and Yus that William was there.
Yeah.
As soon as like Yus fucking mentioned him, he saw him bolt. So
Yeah. What? How do you guys react to that?
Juice is a little surprised because he didn't.
Sorry,
expect
I got distracted for a second.
No, you're fine. What were you saying, Veggie?
Juice is a little bit surprised because she didn't actually think he was here.
And what about Yulia?
I want to find him.
You want to find him? Make an
You've tortured him
investigation
enough.
check. No, make an investigation check. Find the boy.
Hold on a second. Let me double check to see what my investigation is.
Yeah.
2. Okay, it's 3. 5. Fuck.
Nope. Too many people. Here's what happens. Like, you look around, and then you spot that shelf with, like, all those saturated cat ears. You're like, oh, my eyes. You're blinded for a moment. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. But other than that, everything seems to be like normal manga. Not anything rancid or it all seems to be staying within like a teen rating, as I said before. There's like
Right.
mild cursing, but that is about it.
Okay, well then that's not that bad.
That same dwarf man comes up to you, Leah's like, you interested in Green Naruto?
He's kind of cute, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, wait, did I look at the manga?
No, you didn't. You have no
then
idea what the
never
fuck
mind.
he's...
I don't know that. I was like, ooh, I'm like, Green Naruto, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, other than that, is there anything else you guys like to look at in this booth?
Wait, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. You guys look also good? Would you like to check out the other two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, which one you guys gonna check out?
I don't know.
There's
I
the
trust
like
it.
there's that red velvety one, and then there's the one that seems like a fifth grade girl decorated it.
The red velvety one's probably going to be porn. I'll be surprised if it's actually really free.
I'm intimidated by the red velvet.
Dude, do you know anything about Fujoshi? They're crazy.
I mean, considering I am one.
I should know.
I do.
What? No.
But yeah,
So many hatchet.
where would you guys like to go?
I mean, if anyone's like intimidated by the red velvet, we could check that one out last. We could check.
I'm very intimidated by it.
Yeah, let's check out like the girl, the very childishly decorated one first.
Yeah. Oh,
Before we do the
definitely.
velvet one.
Sure thing. Alright, you guys enter in there and make another perception check.
I'm scared.
So many perception checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
It's
to
hard to see
percept
it.
here.
I got another net one.
Oh no. Yeah, 17.
17. Alright. Yeah. It's hard to tell which one's the dick-ass bastard. Leah?
Lee's all caps.
Dick ass
Yeah.
bastard in all caps is Skittles.
Leah, yeah.
It's me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. But, Leah, you step in here, and you kind of look at these decorations like, damn, looks like a fucking kid made this. So you're a little bit distracted by its interior design. You kind of look around, and again, it looks like a child did this. However, you look at it, it seems like a romance manga, as you guys would know as sojo. However, you guys don't really know the term. And you see the host of this, the one who's kind of checking people out. She's donned in very Lolita-like clothes,
Okay, well,
with
that's
a
not bad.
pastel pink, fluffy dress. She seems to be, which is really funny considering her race. She's a knoll.
Oh, that's fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
I love that. I was expecting you to say she's like a dragonborn or something, which honestly, that would make me even more excited.
Right. Yeah. But her
Honestly,
first
that
kind of
or
like.
an orc girl. That would
Yeah.
be fucking great.
But her first kind of like puffed out through like this dress and whatnot.
But no, she's like a little doll. She's
Yeah.
like a little
Yes!
doll. I love it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. But she kind of hands off the books. It's like, thank you. Come again.
Oh, fuck yes. That's hot.
Oh, No, you swans out.
Yeah, immediately.
Never mind.
No, she she catches, or you catch her eye. It's like, welcome, please come in. Like, you can see, like, drool coming out and, like, soaking into the fabric of her dress as she slowly pulls her claws towards you, kind of like in a motioning towards her fashion.
Wait, what's her race again? Wait, what?
She's a gnoll, which is a humanoid hyena.
Oh,
no! I thought you said. Yeah, that's what I thought you said
No.
too.
That makes things a little bit.
Nope, it's a gnoll.
That makes a little bit more sense with the boys. Okay.
Yeah.
We all whispered really hard. Oh no.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why is she talking like that?
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's got, like, long ass fangs. You can see there's a little bit of yellow to them. However, she seems to work the dress fairly well. She seems comfortable in it.
You go, girl.
Honestly, I still love her.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. But yeah, she sees you guys come in, and she motions with long claws to come towards and look at her booth.
Yes.
If you need anything, I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah. And she kind of, like, turns to the next customer, who seems, like, a little bit afraid, but they have, like, this stack of sojo books that they, like, slowly offer. He's like, I'd like to get this one, please. And she, like, drops the books on the desk and, like, backs up. Thank you. That will be 8 gold pieces. And, like, they're just having this exchange.
It's like, she's just really intimidating, even though she's in this cute, girly
I fucking
dress.
love her.
Yeah.
She's good. She's a good girl.
Yeah. But,
She is. I love her.
yeah.
She's okay.
But, Cedar, as you also look around, you see another familiar face since you're getting these high rolls.
Oh, dude.
You see a familiar orc woman. It's not Bine. It's Tiddlywinks. As you see her casually flipping through the pages of what seems to be, you can't really tell the title, but it's just this really, really wide-eyed human girl with, like, too many highlights in her eyes, and, like, behind her is, like, different kinds of what you assume to be male characters with something called Kiss Fall in Love.
Oh my god! I knew it! I knew you were gonna say that!
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say it. I was like,
Yeah. Great.
I was like, man, it'd be great if it was Oron.
Yeah. But you see Tiddlywinks just casually flipping through the pages, and once or twice she just kind of looks at it and nods, and then continues to flip through the pages.
I love her.
Yes. Good job, Tiddlywinks.
That's
You go.
amazing.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
But what would you
What
like
do
to
you
do,
want?
Cedar?
Oh god, I don't know. My brain's
I
going
feel like we
blank.
shouldn't talk to Tiddlywinks. I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
she's offensive, but you know.
Best not to like risk a really embarrassed reaction.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Just
I mean, unlike
Literally.
William, she's not really hiding her identity. In fact, like, she's dressed as usual. In fact, she also has, like, a small satchel filled with different kind of, like, wines in them. Different kind of, like, different samples of wines, bottles, different kind of alcohol. But they all seem to be in one bag. And she's, like, holding it in just one arm while she has the book in another. And she's just flipping through it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, as you do.
as you do, yeah. Nothing like laying back, sitting on your armchair, enjoying a cup of wine, and reading Kiss Fall in Love.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, I knew. Alright. What would you guys like to do? Or I
I want
think
to talk to the Null girl.
no girl?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Yeah.
I'm
Leah.
curious about this.
What was that?
Like,
What was that,
what is
Veggie?
the
Oh, what would you say, Veggie? Oop. Uh-oh.
Veggie? Did you say something?
Oh crap! Yeah, I was just asking Hatchet if he told the others about Tiddlywinks being there.
Yeah, would you tell him?
No, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We all agreed that not to bother her.
Yeah. But, Leah, you're gonna approach the no girl?
Yes, I want to know what her dress looks like.
Wow, putting me on the spot like that.
You gotta go into detail about that little dress now.
Yeah.
Just like tell me if it's like what color it is, like if it's all frilly or like whatever.
I think she said it was pink.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say
It's a pastel pink. It's a classic. It seems to be like Let me think. What kind. It seems to be like a classic Lolita dress. It's a little bit unfamiliar to those in Hitoshi, considering that, yeah, they have more of a Japanese style, so formal is usually like a kimono. But you can see all these frills.
There's the Lolita styles in like Akihabara and shit.
Yeah, there's all these little frills kind of sewn in, and then the outer layer seems to have pink floral pattern design sewn in with a low cut color with a light pink bow in the center. The shoulder seem to have shoulder pads in them, as her sleeves kind of be puffed out a bit, and the sleeves are kind of are cut short to around her I guess just above her elbow. She also seems to be wearing a white pearl necklace around it. However, it seems to be pretty fake, and one of those small little headbands with a little top hat and crocheted flowers on them. She also seems to be wearing stockings to the best of her ability. However, you can see all the fur kind of building up and kind of bulging out of those stockings. But she seems to work what seem to be sandals catered just for her kind fairly well. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's a little bit of holes, but she seems to be all right. She looks at Yulia and she says, "Is there something you need help finding? We have the latest versions. Of Kiss Kiss Fall in Love, if you are interested. However, Rice Ball Basket is my favorite."
God, I'm having flashbacks to middle school.
Me too, honestly. But like for real, I've never read Fruits Basket like at all.
It's cute.
I think I still have the second manga, Fruits Basket, somewhere around here.
Somewhere.
The anime.
I definitely watched the anime. I need to watch the reboot, by the way.
It's cute.
I know. I saw the art stopper. It looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell her that I'm not really familiar with any of the cartoons or anything. I just wanted to come over because I wanted to tell her that her dress looks really pretty on her.
Make a charisma check.
Nice.
Make a charisma check.
Dang. I really don't want to offend her. I think she looks very nice.
Yeah, make a charisma check. I'd say with advantage too.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so +5. Hold on. Oh wait, no, +7. I forgot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are at level 5. You have the big boy scores.
So 18 and... When are we supposed to do skill checks?
14, so 18.
Yeah,
got 18.
She blushes. Like, it's kind of hard to tell, but she blushes. You get the sense that maybe she doesn't get compliments, or she doesn't go out often like this. Something she usually does for cons. Just kind of looks away. "Thank you. I made it myself."
Nice.
Oh, you made it yourself? That's amazing.
It's hard to do it with pause and a never-ending bloodlust, but I managed.
Well, it's very nice. I've never seen anything like it before.
Thank you. I don't sell them. I just make them for myself.
That's cool.
Yeah. Is there anything you would be interested in? I might give you a discount.
Give her a discount because
You rolled pretty. Yeah, you rolled pretty high, man.
Discount, did you?
I wasn't
That's what
trying
happens when you have high charisma.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you
You're a
high.
bard. You should do more of that shit, you.
That's right, but I don't. And now I'm worried about my skill points because I never added them, and I don't.
Okay, well, if you're not gonna flirt with people, I'm gonna have to do it because I have had charisma.
Oh, no.
Do it.
A wild mage, huh?
What do you think
Bard
I'm
is supposed to be
doing?
flirtatious, but now it's our sorcerer that has to be flirtatious. Because Youth is not horny during business
So you have a
hours.
rational bard.
Oh,
I'm
goodness.
horny on Maine 24/7.
I know you are, honey.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna tell her I'm pretty new to like this is my very first con. I don't really know too much about hits cartoons. I want to know what her favorite ones are.
I like. She really thinks about it. I like the rice ball basket, but you had to ask me. I like Sailor Luna the most. Something about magical girls makes me feel inspired.
Oh, that's awesome!
Nice. Sailor Luna.
She kind of shuffles through. And what's one of those bags that have like the plastic over so you can put keychains in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has one of those, and
Oh, I
it's just
love
like
her.
it's the equivalent of like a Sailor Mars character, except I'd say, well, I wouldn't say an elf. It's the equivalent of a Sailor Mars character, with the same outfit even. However, the hair is tied in a long braid that seems to come down to her ankles, and then hold up. Her race would be. I'm gonna roll for this.
Roll for race.
Oh, you know that works
Roll
out.
for the race.
It's actually another knoll.
Yay!
That's amazing.
She inspires me.
I can see why.
That's awesome. She almost looks just as pretty as
She blushes again.
you.
Stop that. Yeah.
Okay. I think I will buy something. I wanna if she has any of the Sailor Luna, like the first manga, I'm gonna get it just because she recommended it to me.
Yep. She definitely does. In fact, she has like different versions of it. You can see a limited time special edition fan made cover. You can see the original version. You see like a quote unquote golden trim cover, and then you can see another one that seems to be more of like an author's note biography added, or author's note notes added into the manga. However, you have those 4 options.
I think the original will be fine.
Yeah. You take the original, and she just says, "That will be 1 silver piece, please."
Okay, Adrian, what would be
It's a
the
dime.
equivalent?
Dime.
Huh?
It's a dime.
Okay.
She's willing to give you change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Give her a gold piece and she'll
So,
be good.
yeah, so how many gold pieces do I give her?
You can give her 1, and then she'll give you 9 silver pieces back.
Alright, I'm gonna do that then.
All right? Yeah. So you give her that, and she gives you your change. Would you like it in a bag?
Yes, please.
Yeah. She takes out like a small cloth linen small cloth linen bag, drops it in. It seems like to be like an old sack that she cut up to make into small little happy sacks, and she gives it to you.
Happy sack.
And
I think it.
and she also drops in the equivalent of a business card, which has like the location of her bookstore, and then a very nice quote unquote kawaii drawing of a little dog.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell her thank you. I was trying to think of what else to say, but
Nah.
I'm just gonna tell her thank you and give her a smile.
Yeah. She thanks you back and just gives you a nod. Also, where's all that feedback coming from?
Sorry, I was looking for my stylus.
All right. Yeah.
She gonna draw.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, I because I have the go right on my laptop.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. Are you guys done with that one?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, let's check out the velvety one.
Yeah, let's go check out the porn.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you guys step in there, they want to confirm that you are an adult.
He's already feeling shady.
Yeah, they're looking at you, Yus especially. It's like, ma'am, how old are you? How old are you, ma'am?
23.
And what is your considered adult age for a gnome?
I'm pretty sure we age at the same rate as humans.
All right. Come in then.
Boy.
Yeah.
This doesn't want to come in, but she's already proved her age, so she kind of has to.
Make a perception check to everyone that went in.
Oh shit! All right. Ready for that
Nobody
porn,
else
I
does.
guess.
God damn
Do you
it.
know who would be great?
20. Oh,
11.
God.
Oh my god. Okay.
Peter.
Do you know what I really hope for right now?
What?
I hope there's some like fan made doujinshi in there,
Yes,
and
please.
it's of Cedar.
Cedar's gonna get so uncomfortable so fast.
Sadly,
Like,
I'll
oh,
tell
no.
you. Sadly, I tell you no. There's not any doujinshi
Damn
of Cedar.
Yeah.
Sadly, he has not reached those levels of fame just yet.
God.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
but that's
yet.
why it would
More
be really
missions,
funny.
maybe.
That's why it would be really funny if there was like that one
Right?
doujinshi.
Not
I
one
mean, not gonna
doujinshi
lie,
can
whenever
move
like
on.
something new comes out, the porn artists are on that shit like nobody's fucking business.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sure there was like one person who saw the like first broadcast of their first mission. It was just like, I'm gonna make porn with that dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make porn of that person.
Yeah. He's
Sadly,
very pretty. I'm gonna make porn of him.
yeah. Sadly, no porn of any of your characters, but there is
I'm okay with that.
there is
Yeah.
some very graphic depictions of other characters you may or may not recognize.
Oh no.
I will not say the names because I think you know who.
He's the armorist.
I'm not saying anything.
Is there
That's
fucking
perfect,
porn
damn it.
artists?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not. I don't
There's
know.
like-
You didn't
there's
roll
like
high.
a petty pin-up wall scroll somewhere.
I'm not-
Like, oh shit.
Hey.
That would be
What?
so fucking
Leah?
funny.
Leah, you didn't
Yeah.
roll a high enough perception check.
I know, but that'd be so funny.
How uncomfortable are you seeing this?
So very uncomfortable.
There is a wall scroll.
I'm
There's a
just
wall.
looking around and I'm like, oh, this is really good art.
Yeah, you don't seem to notice it, Leah. However, here's what
That's-
happens. It's him without like the over exaggerated hair, and his hairstyle is a little bit different. However, his facial features are fairly the same. He's not wearing as much makeup. So it is, you guys have only seen him with makeup, with the exception of that time at the circus. However, he looked like an utter mess. So it's hard to tell, but you see him. You see him.
No,
Yeah.
God damn it.
In all of
You
his
see
glory.
him. You see all of him.
Yeah. You see all of him. How uncomfortable are you feeling right now, honey?
So very uncomfortable.
It's like, this is probably way more than I wanted. I already saw way too much at the Red Heart. Fuck.
There was already like way too few fucking boundaries, and now here we are.
Now here we are.
Yeah. However, I'll give
I
you.
fucking saw some shit in the artist alley of you
Yeah.
when we finally meet
Though,
up with them. Like, oh no.
Cedar, though you see this, you can kind of tell it's been magically altered. Chances are it's the equivalent of a Photoshop.
Thank God.
Yeah. But from what you're aware, it's pretty fake. You can't really tell. You're a bit too disgusted to be able to tell, but Cedar, you see it.
It's like,
There's
I
obviously
actually like took time to kind of look at it a little bit
Yeah.
more instead of like quickly looking away from it, like he's probably dead.
Yeah, you look at it and you're like, he's not that buff.
He really isn't, though.
He isn't,
Like,
no. He isn't.
Trust the fucking in the closet gay man to be like, he's not that fucking buff.
He's not, no. He's not that buff. He's not that impressive, and you can tell. But, as you guys do that, Cedar, what you guys can see, of course, there's those pinups and whatnot. There's obviously, as you can tell, probably doujinshi, hentai, duh. And then there's also one small section for very sappy romance books, with covers a bit too exaggerated for your taste. However, it seems to be right up the alley of a certain merperson, as you see Honey.
My girl!
Oh God.
You see Honey,
We're definitely
and
gonna be pestering Honey.
yeah,
Heart.
and Cedar, you see her just adding. I think Leah, I'd say you and Cedar see her, but Leah, you weren't able to see her because she has a
Damn it.
whole stack of books covering her face, and she's only adding more and more. There's a moment where she stops, look at the cover. If it's ranchy enough, she adds it to the pile. She practically slams it down as her small little arms are carrying this large pile of books, and she has yet to notice you, as she is so enthusiastic. And right next to her is Formaggio, his arms crossed, and like he has like his hands over like the sides of his eyes because he just doesn't feel comfortable looking at these pinups. He's just no.
He use that
no.
technique.
Yeah,
does the
he
same
does
thing.
that. However, like, he goes over, and then he steps past Honey, and then he looks at one of the porno magazines, and he eases a bit.
God damn it.
He saw some titty.
He saw some
fuck?
titty.
He saw some titty that he really liked, so it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
What do you expect?
I don't like this.
What do you expect?
Yeah, what do you expect from Formaggio, honestly? Come on. He,
You want to go say hi to them?
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to say hi.
She doesn't want. She doesn't want to be associated with any of this.
I'll be honest.
Tell Leah that
Honey,
and
yeah.
Formaggio are here.
Yeah, Leah, Cedar kind of points you in the direction, and you can see her. It's a little bit difficult because of all the books she has in hand, but you move a little bit and you can see her. She is just ecstatic. She is so happy. She seems a little bit brighter than she usually is.
My God.
It's like my girl.
That's her. That's the love of my life right there.
The love of your life. Yeah.
Guess?
Yeah. Would you like to greet her, Leah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
How would you like to approach her?
I'm gonna go up to her and ask her if she needs help with her books.
You ask this, and she looks. No, I'll be fine. I'll be. Leah. Oh. She like doesn't know what to do. I'm good. But what are you doing here? Oh, it's so nice to see you.
My God.
Yeah. Formaggio hears this commotion, and he's gonna make a sleight of hand check. Oh no, Honey. Yeah. So he's going to sleight of hand the porno back in the shelf as if it never happened, but he drops
You're
it.
good out there.
Oh, he tries to slip the porno back into the shelf as if nothing happened, but he drops it and it kind of like falls flat on the floor, and there's a little there's kind of a sound that echoes, and he like struggles to pick it up and shove it into the case. And oh, you guys! Wow, didn't expect you here.
Sweating bullets.
Yeah, he's just sweating. He's sweating. There's no insight needed to see that he's obviously fucking bullshitting you guys. It's nice to see you all. Hi, yeah.
Some time, Formaggio.
Yeah, you caught me, didn't me? Ah, shit. I don't usually look. I don't usually look. Well, I do. I do kind of look at. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking now. He kind of like awkwardly walks to Honey's side, who he like just takes the books before they tumble out of her hands. She's like, "Oh, thank you. What are you doing here? Hey, are you into tragic romance?"
No.
No.
I
We're just looking around.
Oh,
didn't know what this place was.
oh,
Every time I see Honey, my heart skips a beat.
Oh, this place is wonderful. I've only heard about the heroes' cons through travels, and here I am. They have the collector's edition of Monsters Love. They have Tiefling's Heated Romance. They have a very specific hot pirate stole my heart, and now I really want to live with him on his boat of love, and it's really good. She's like literally hopping.
Romance novels.
Oh yeah, and like each time she grabs the book and shows you the cover, and it's just like this very you can tell who the romantic love interest is, as they're like super buff, and they're holding this frail humanoid with the back of their palm on their forehead, and they seem distressed, as most of them have like flowing, almost transparent white dresses, like both male and female. You can see like a similarity in between these covers. And she just kind of like
look the same.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same. Like they're almost in like the same exact pose. The only difference is the race.
I take solace in the fact that there is a D&D version of fucking Fabio made specifically for these covers.
Right? Pretty much. But she kind of like shows these off as if it were like a show and tell, and she like goes on these long descriptions of them, and it's hard to tell whether if it's the title or if she's reading the blurb. Sometimes maybe a bit of both. But she shows you, and she says, what are you doing here? Yeah, are you into the tragic? Well, wait, no, I answered that. But are you into the tragic romance? Maybe since I've showed you, maybe you've changed your mind.
No, I'm perfectly fine without the tragic romance, thank you.
Oh, but it's so nice. Cedar, you might like it. Oh, you might like it. And she like grabs another one, and she shows off this like very macho looking Goliath, and he has this obviously fake flowing black hair, and he's got like nothing on but a ripped loincloth, and then a very frail skinny tiefling in his arms. She looks at you. It's like
Cedar's just gonna like look away. Like, okay, thank you for showing that to me, honey.
I have lots. Oh, there's also some for incubi and succubus. There's some for vampires and werewolves.
Excuse me, what?
Oh yeah, there's some
God damn it.
there's some for werewolves.
You're interested for this?
No, not werewolves. The one before that.
Oh, succubi?
Yes. That's not what I meant, but yes.
I also have some for vampires.
Yes.
She takes an entire stack from Formaggio's hand, and she's like eagerly doing this. He's like, wait, I gotta catch my balance, and he's like trying to like juggle these books as she takes this whole stack, and it's a saga of like all these really badly not illustrated, but all these very corny titles, and you can obviously tell it's a vampire because like the dude's mouth is open. He has very long fangs, and once again it's the same like pose of like a girl.
It's a fucking fantasy Twilight.
Sort of pose.
Yeah, it's basically fantasy Twilight, but if only like Edward was like super buff, like There's like the thing for like macho men.
All right. Well, if these sparkles in the sun, I'm no longer interested.
No, he doesn't.
I swear to God. Okay, I
He
swear to God.
flexes
Okay,
in the
I
sun.
need to find the Tumblr blog, but there's literally a Tumblr blog dedicated to just like terrible romance novel covers.
Good.
That's fucking amazing.
Please show it to us.
It's one of my
Please find it.
favorites.
Send that to us, but later.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kind of like holds it aloft. She's like, "Are you interested? Oh, I love sharing. Oh, not to give any spoilers, but it's so great when the vampire Edwin just goes up to Belle. I'm trying to think of a very bootleg version of Bella. Belle.
Belle, just Belle.
Just Belle.
Okay.
You have Edwin and
Billy,
Belle.
you guys.
It's so it's so lovely to see Edwin come up to Belle, and he gets really close to her, and then he rips her throat out. It's just so amazing. Oh,
Holy shit.
Wait. What were you saying, honey?
oh, he goes really close to her.
Did you
But the
say
other
he
part.
rips her throat out?
Maybe.
Hi.
Maybe. Hi. Fucking sly about it. Like, what the fuck?
It's
He's
tragic,
just
isn't it?
conflicted because this seems like it has a pretty reasonable ending for a vampire, but it's still porn.
It's tragic, isn't it? Oh,
Time.
the fate of tragic love. And then the book ends with him holding his dead lover aloft, only to remember the good times he's had with her. It's so beautiful.
Sweet.
Please don't cry in the porn
She
section.
cries. She cries in the porn section. Formaggio kind of like pats her back. It's like, all right, yeah. We're gonna check these out and only these books out, as he shoves like another porno aside, and only these books out. We'll see you guys later.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bye. Yep. Yeah,
Let's
all
just
right.
agree to never speak about this again.
Yes. Agreed. He's like, he turns around. And is like, you can't find porn on the road.
What did he say?
He said you can't find porn on the road.
You can't find porn on the road. I would imagine you can't.
Use your imagination.
He kind of like, he looks at you. He's like, sure. And he kind of like,
You're just not a creative person. Just don't think of anything too vanilla.
Out of character though. Sometimes you just need like a more visual element to.
Oh no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like you can't have porn. I'm just saying like he's a coward and doesn't have an imagination. he probably doesn't. He probably only thinks of vanilla shit.
His imagination's probably not that vivid.
Listen,
Yeah.
vanilla is enough for some
Sorry.
people, and that's okay.
Yes. I mean, if you could get off just from like thinking about it, it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's great that you can do that.
yeah. But with that, he kind of guides Honey to check out all of a lot of fucking books.
There's
And
a lot
like
of
as he
fucking-
walks away, he kind of looks at her. He's like, "Do you have enough money for this?" Like, yeah, I do. And they seem to walk out. And are you guys good? Would you guys like to bask in Armorus's nudes a little longer?
I would like
No.
to.
No, we're good. We're leaving.
I'd like to not be
Yeah.
in this place anymore.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Leah, as you're
it's too dark and musty in here. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
And Leah, as you're walking out, you see that pinup of Armorus, and you just think, "Huh, he's kind of familiar." And with that, I'd say it would be time for your exhibit soon.
Boy.
Yeah. And
Time to be paraded like animals.
right? Yeah. And as you guys kind of step away from the market area, step away from the music and from the meet and greets, you enter in what seems to be a meeting room. You notice a good amount of people walk out of this meeting room as the hosts leave their booth last, and you come to see a stage with a few chairs in them. There's also a few chairs on the stage where you assume you would be able to rest. And there you also see Armorous. He is as flamboyant as ever. However, he seems to be wearing a tighter dress than usual. He comes up to you, and glitter is just everywhere on this man. As he looks at you and his eyes glow up, he flings his arms out in the air. It's like, you made it! Oh, perfect! I was beginning to get scared. Did you lose your way? Was like the convention too much? Or did you have fun?
Got a little distracted in the merchants area.
Oh, distracted. Oh, all right. I won't ask unless you're willing to tell me.
Susan looking him in the eyes right now.
Susan looking him in the eyes. I'm gonna see if he notices that.
Honestly.
I'm gonna see. Wait, who's? I'm assuming Leah. You're the only one really making eye contact with him.
Sure.
Yeah, because you don't recognize that portrait or that pinup. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he notices that. He's a dumbass. He doesn't.
Thank God.
Not unless you told us, like, oh, hey, I saw a thing in, like, one of the booths that looks...
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not saying it.
Please don't. Nobody tell him, please.
Yeah. But,
And I'm sure he knows that there's porn of him, but, like, at the same time, I'm sure he doesn't want to hear it from his friends.
It's not
I bet you
really
he fucking-
porn, it's a lewd.
I bet you he fucking embraces that shit.
But if he makes it.
He makes it.
he's the one who distributes his porn.
He does that under like an alias.
I mean, if anything...
Totally not Armorous 109.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his social media tag. Totally not armorous.
Totally not Armorous.
But yeah, he kind of like comes up to you guys, and you can hear like the clicking of his heels as he comes towards you, and he like gives all of you a very tight and a little bit long-winded embrace, and he just holds you there for a moment, and there's a few seconds of silence as he's just holding you, and then he pulls away, and he's like, anyways.
Everyone's covered in glitter.
Oh yeah, now
Okay.
you are all covered in glitter.
Craft herpes.
Yep. Now you are all covered in glitter. But he kind of claps his hands together. He says, anyways, we have a little fan panel for my broadcast. So we'll have quite a few fans. And I introduced you all as guests, given it was a bit before I told you. But you're here now, so yay.
Can't run away. Was that your plan?
He laughs awkwardly. Of course not.
Of course not.
No, what? No, I wouldn't dare.
I don't think I would do that.
I wouldn't dare. No. But you are staying, right? I mean, I think you'd
Yeah.
like it. I think you'd like it a lot.
Okay.
But I'm going to make it better for you. Now I've heard there were a few people that have cosplayed as you. So
Oh?
Becca, don't say anything. Becca, sister, do not say anything. You are not allowed. And just like that, you have been muted. Yeah. You either listen because this is a one-off and you're not allowed. But anyways. Armorous
Saying
kind of
something about cosplaying.
yeah. So Armorous continues saying, I've heard rumors that there have been quite a few who've cosplayed as you. See, your broadcast has been one of our most popular episodes of our show. So I was hoping that maybe you could hide in the background and see what your fans are like.
I'd be cool with that.
Yes,
Yeah, that sounds
yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, I'd say, maybe hide away in the back. You can all stay together. In fact, it'd be a little weird to have you all separated, but you can all stay together. But if you could, I'd like to introduce you later on. Given you have a bit of a small fan base. Again, you are only broadcasted once, but you have sort of a cult following, if you catch my drift.
Dang, that's cool.
Yes, quite a few. So, I was thinking, what a marvelous fun it would be to have you as guests, yes. So, would you be alright with that?
Yeah.
with that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
perfect. Perfect. Yes, perfect. Alright, so, yes, well, they should be coming soon. I have a few others coming, so it won't look like you were the first ones here. But, alright. Yes, go! And he kind of like motions you to sit down on one of the chairs. Now, I'd
Sneak
say,
around to you.
yeah, I'd say for options, there are two main rows. There's the left and the right, and I'd say back, middle, and front. Where would you guys like to sit down?
Definitely in the back. But before we go, can I give Armorous the cat ears?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, the cat ears
yeah,
you
I
got.
say,
Or you
I
can
tell him
just
that, hey,
use them on stage.
like that seems like too much. I'm just gonna give it to him.
You're just gonna give it to him? Yeah. As you give it to him, he looks at it, and he seems to be immune as he stares at it with quite content. He's like, "Oh, it's lovely. What is it?"
It's kind of like a head ears. The style seems.
What'd you say, Veggie? Can you repeat that?
They're just a headband with cat ears on them. It seemed in line with your style, and it made me think of you. So I got one.
Oh, thank you. It's been a while since I've been given a gift like this. I usually don't get things at cons.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, so I don't usually shop around. I don't know.
Oh boy. Skittle.
Hun, you do know I'm recording this, right? You might.
I'm not doing anything.
Whoever's sitting
No,
in the background.
yeah.
In the back.
We can hear Taya.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how she feels about being recorded.
Yeah.
This is a part of this now.
It's a part of this.
Yep, her singing's a part of this,
Can't escape
It's a
now.
part of December from Anastasia.
right?
Well, Anastasia's a good ass movie.
It's a
Okay.
good movie. I loved Anastasia. It was good.
Yeah, I can see your text, sister. Hey, sisters. I'm actually blocked her. All right.
Nice
Hold on a
grammar.
second. 'Cause I'm gonna tell Taya real quick because I don't
Yeah.
want to leave her to not know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't want that to be an invasion of privacy.
Like it just happened to overhear her.
Yeah, and I don't know how to cut
Yeah,
stuff
that's
out
fine.
yet. I don't know how to cut
Full,
stuff out yet.
full disclosure for her.
Yeah, a little bit, just a bit. Anyways,
Yeah.
but where would you guys like to sit?
Probably in the
Not
back.
in the back
A little
row.
less conspicuous.
Yeah. On the left or the right?
Not left.
Left? Alright. So you guys are gonna sit on the left side in the back. Let me make a note. Alright. So you guys are gonna sit in the left and the back. Alright. Oh goodness. Alright.
Oh goodness, and poor fresh.
I don't say anything. I don't say anything. Alright. And I need all of you to make another perception check, I guess.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
A no too. It's a 17 for me.
17.
Cedar.
Cedar's falling from that high of high rolls.
He's a little less alert now.
Yeah. I'm assuming kind of the thought of like, oh, you're gonna meet fans soon is like that kind of attention is very rare to you as a tiefling.
Yeah. And just, being the forced boy that he is.
Yeah, attention in general has been very foreign to you.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm lost. I'm back now.
Coolio.
Did a perception check.
Rolling perception for, like, the thing.
Yeah. You guys step
I
in.
rolled a 14.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting in the back left. But you guys step in and a few minutes pass and then crowds of people begin to come clamoring in. A lot of them, as Armors has promised, are cosplaying. However, a good amount of them have been dressed as you guys. You can see different kinds of people. Dragonborns dressed as you. You can see elves with face paint dressed as you, Cedar. And you can see let me think, Goliaths or humans dressed as you, Leah, as they all come clamoring in with different versions of their handmade cosplays. However, a good chunk of them are also dressed up as armorists. In fact, almost all of them are dressed up as armorists, given he has been the host of a very popular show for a long time. So it makes sense for a lot of people to be dressed as him. And even while you were guys at the booths, it was pretty obvious to see that, yeah, it's no surprise to find that Armorist is one of the more popular characters. So
yeah. Just real quick, I'm not gonna lie, when you said most of them are dressed as armors, I got like flashbacks to like fucking shit on like RuPaul's DragCon.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, no, yes. In fact, like, imagine all of them. Like, all of, like,
so, like, different iterations of fucking...
Mm-hmm. Like, some of them...
that armors have worn.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, some of them you can, like, recognize. Like, oh, yeah, that's definitely Armoris's stuff. However, some of them have been, like, long-time fans, so they're like, yeah, Armoris's original design, or just different versions of Armoris that you've never seen. Yeah, like, Armoris, like, you've never seen, but was like, he wore that before? And then you think about it, it's like, yeah, he would have worn that before.
Yeah, he would have worn
that.
What's that, a bathing suit? Oh.
It makes sense. Yeah. And I'd say in this, right? Yeah. I'd say in this moment, you guys, have kind of like, it's, I believe, around early night now, late afternoon. The moon's coming out by now. And, you do see a good amount of Cedar and Yuse and Leah cosplayers coming in. And you can also see some familiar to you. For example, Vega, a character, or not a character, but a friend of yours that you don't see often. Some of them dress like him.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to know he's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah. But, as you guys do this, Armorist kind of like claps his hands together as he stands in the middle of the stage and he says, "Oh, it's so nice to see all of you once again. I welcome you to our fan panel." And you hear an eruption of cheers as people seem to stand up and down, clapping and cheering as he kind of opens his arms out. And you can hear like someone in like the back saying, "I love you, Armorist!" And it's like,
nice.
And he says, yes, it's so lovely to see you. Now, I know I promised it wouldn't be just any fan panel, but I think, well, there's so many people in such glorious cosplay, I think it would be such a waste not to talk about them. So, I thought, maybe it might be an interesting idea to, judge some. A contest, if you will. I have a few judges in the crowd, and we'll have others present their cosplays, and then in the end, we'll have our winner. And again, you guys are still kind of hidden. And as you guys look around, I'm going to ask, are you guys going to like look for yourselves specifically?
I think I'm just looking for people that look like us in general, not me specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just cute people.
Just cute people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's just gonna look for cute people while Cedar and
Fuck
you
yeah.
are gonna be looking for just cosplayers of us.
Hell
Who's
yeah.
the cutest cosplayer of me?
He's
Yeah. Who's the cutest Leah cosplayer? That's all I'm interested in.
Leah, make a perception
Well,
check
not
for
just
that.
that. Other cosplayers too, obviously, but like.
Leah, make a perception check for that. See,
Dang,
who's the cutest you? Who is
Yeah,
the
perception
cutest you?
check.
Leah.
Fuck!
Nine.
I'm rolling some shit today.
Leah.
Not
Okay,
again.
I rolled an 8 earlier, so.
Leah.
Fair.
Leah?
Like, let me know hi.
Leah?
I hate you so much.
Hey, Leah?
Yes.
You're the cutest
Mhm.
Leah out here.
What?
Thank you.
So now, so.
But yeah, you see a good amount of people. There's like I wouldn't say you see like one or two every row, but you do see like quite a few in one row. Sorry, quite a few in one row, and then you skip down and you see another few. You can see some of them in groups of 3, where it's you, and Cedar all together.
Nice.
But there seems to be a good amount of them, and as you look around, let me see, what'd you get? 9? Nah, they seem pretty nice, but you know deep down you're the cutest, Leah.
Aw.
Fuck yeah, I am.
At least that's what
Yeah,
you think.
Fuck yeah, you
You know what? No. Everyone here is cute.
are.
But you know you reign above.
You're the original Leah, therefore you are the cutest Leah.
You're the original, therefore
Everybody's
you're the
cute,
cutest.
but only the original is the cutest. Except for
Right.
like maybe the gnome Leah, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we talked about this in another time.
Yeah. You do see a few gnomes dressed up as you, Leah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed.
I want to pick them up and hold them like a baby.
A
Do
baby.
that, that's rude.
This is a baby.
Hold them like a baby.
It's her mini me.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Nah, you're good, mate. But I'm also trying to look at something. Alright. Yeah. But as you guys kinda look at these cosplayers, you can see them kinda like come up, and he says he starts talking on, and you guys, I'm not sure if you guys pay attention or not, but it seems like first he has an activity specifically only for people who have cosplayed for him, being the egotistical freak he is. A lot of them have been like pose-offs, as you guys watch various versions of him kind of come up and pose in front of the stage, and then Armorous kind of looks at you, and he's kind of like giving you kind of like signals. I'd like you guys to make an insight check
Okay.
on this dumb boy.
On this dumb
No, I have to roll twice.
What's
so
my
let me
insight
check
again?
Huh?
I'm checking my insight again.
I
Alright.
believe it's a wisdom
I got
modifier.
19.
A 19, yeah.
I got an 18. Okay, I'm
Oh,
rolling
yeah.
up here again.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Oh no, you all of you kind of like catch on to this. He wants you to pick a winner for him.
Oh.
And currently he has, I believe, 5 other versions of him on the stage. One of them is a girl, but she's I believe a human girl, but she seems to be working his cosplay really well. Given
This is gender bend.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, but really, you look at her, it's like, she could put a lot more makeup, which is surprising because it looks like she has a lot of makeup. But knowing Armorous, he would have more.
She can use some more.
Yeah. She has the
Fucking
same,
cake that shit on like the dude at the fucking cat ear booth.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But her clothing seems to be handmade, and it seems to be well woven as well. The fake wings that she has, it seems a lot better than his original ones, with fake feathers each individually put in together.
Like, she
and
put a lot of fucking effort into this.
Yeah,
movie.
she did.
yes,
She went ham
she
on her
did.
costume.
Mm-hmm. No, you can tell, like, it looks like she got the fabric on her own, she sewn it on her own, and there's a moment where you think, did she maybe even make the makeup on her own? But it seems like everything else was handmade. The next one is a guy, it's a dwarf, and what's strange is that he's the same height as Armorous, but that could account for how long his heels are.
Yeah. She's probably got some fucking.
No, his
Badass
heels are
heels.
almost half of his size, or like half.
Yeah.
It almost makes up his
He's
entire
got
body.
fucking elevator heels.
Yeah, and he's got this like scruffy auburn beard that once again has been like just powdered with like with glitter and like hair clips and whatnot, just like Armorous would have it.
Got the aesthetic right.
Oh, he's got the aesthetic very right. However, it does look like he's having trouble with those heels because
Yeah.
they're not stilts, they are heels. And he's just having a hard time walking over them. It's one foot after the other as you guys have watched this very scruffy dwarf work.
Just praying that he doesn't take a spill off the stage.
Yeah. He's
That would be
trying his
devastating.
hardest to keep his balance. He's trying his damnness to keep his balance. But
Mm-hmm.
as you guys also do this, you also see the third one, it's a very buff Goliath man.
Ooh.
He has he has this wig on, and the entire time it almost looks like he was like forced into it, as he has like this makeup painted onto him with death in his eyes, but at the same time there's like so much enthusiasm in his poses. Like, you could see he's really enjoying it. It's just his face that looks so dead inside. The entire time he's keeping this
Like,
different
he's not
face.
enjoying this at all, except his poses are pretty much belying his expression.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Like, every time he's striking a pose, he's putting an extra oomph into it as he kind of, like, literally, like, throws his hands up into every pose that he does. He kicks his legs out, and he's just giving, like, an extra twist to his hip. Pretty much. But, like, his entire face is just stone cold indifference.
Cold indifferent.
Yep.
Yeah, his poses are the most enthusiastic thing
They
about
really
it.
are.
Oh
Yep.
man, it's great.
Nope. It definitely is. And then you see let me think. I think that was the third one, right? And
Yeah,
you
that's the third one.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The fourth one is a tiefling girl, or not a tiefling girl. Shoot, I forgot it. Tabaxi girl. She has like little hair clips covered all over her fur. She doesn't have the same like gloves or arm cuffs that Armorous has, but she makes up with the with her fur, and she's able to put different hairpins into her fur. Once again, covered in glitter. But you kind of notice as like her fur is kind of, she's like painted her fur a bit, as you can see like small little hearts and stars and different kind of shapes, and you can tell she went all out with the bows. Like, she's very enthusiastic about bows.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like imagine this Tabaxi like one of those really fluffy white cats.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's so cute.
yeah, she's like a really, like you said, probably a really fluffy white cat. Like her fur kind of like bulges out of her dress, but it works out well because it looks like she has like a little bit of extra chest to her.
Yeah.
And Armorous,
She's got that little boom
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
Whoa, veggie.
yeah, oh my gosh. But
Feedback.
Armorous seems to absolutely love that. Like, absolutely.
I'm liking Taxi Girl too.
Right? Yeah. And then, let's see. The last one is very strange because you see this form completely decked out in armor, but it's armor that seems to replicate his dress, almost as if I'd say like a Power Ranger in a sense.
Creative.
So
it's like one of those mech suit cosplays.
yeah, it is. It
With
is.
his armor
But like
space, it's that's
Yeah.
amazing.
but the dress is entirely of armor, and you see like as you can hear like the clinging of metal with every pose that's made. You can't see the face, but you could tell they're very enthusiastic. Their motions are a little sloppy, as you can tell that they try to hold their balance. It seems like the metal's really kind of pulling them down, but
Oh no,
There's
honey.
a lot of weight to it.
yeah, it's a lot of metal. You can even tell like there's a little piece of like scrap metal that's supposed to like imitate his, I'd say his half shaven head and then the curly hair on the other side.
Yeah.
So there's like that scrap metal to kind of signify that, and you can just hear this like rubbing of metal as each move is kind of like a little bit struggling, a little bit strokey, but you can tell like the craftsmanship in this, it doesn't look easy at all. But yeah, and those are the ones you see. And Armor's kinds to looks at you, and he kind of says, "Oh, they're all so lovely. However can I choose?" And he looks at you guys and waits for an answer.
Honestly,
I'm torn
they're
between
all
one.
pretty damn good in their own right. I'm leaning more towards the Tabaxi one, because
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Tabaxi Girl too. It sounds like she has like an equal distribution of like efforts, aesthetic, and the poise to pull it off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys kind of choose the Tabaxi Girl.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's the challenge.
You
Sure.
who wants to like signify this?
I'll do it. I put like a 4 fingers and like just a good measure point to Tabaxi Girl.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I
It's like yeah.
check my sleight of hand. Oh, that's 12.
All right. 12. Oh wait, let me check. All right. 12. All right. Yeah, you kind of like you do as you said. You put the 4 fingers up and then kind of point. You do this like a little. You kind of like mouth off the words, whisper it a bit, and you catch a few people's attention. However, it doesn't really catch anyone off guard. But as you do that, Armrest kind of looks like, oh, it looks like we have a winner, and then he gestures to the your fourth girl, the Tabaxi girl.
The Tabaxi.
Fourth girl, number
Fourth
4,
girl.
Mista. I'm sorry, but he points at the Tabaxi girl, who seems. There's a moment where she like takes it in, and then you watch her expression slowly morph into excitement and surprise as she just like begins to cheer, and you can see like this like happy trembling as she's like trying her best to hold it in, and Armrest congratulates her and even gives her a prize. It seems like that was something that came in with that, and everyone seems to like kind of clap together and kind of commend. I want since you chose it, make guess an insight check. Or no, all of you can
Alright.
make insight checks.
All of us?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just. That is a 6.
Oh wow, 23. All right. Let's see. See if Theo wants to add in. If not, well, you. It seems like everyone seems to be having a good mood. Hatchet with that, you can tell everyone's in a pretty good mood. It's just that one with the armor kind of seems to like have their shoulders slump a little bit more. They were really hoping they'd win. But yeah, you guys watch them all come off, and then that Tabaxi girl kind of gives Armorous a hug, and he happily gives her a hug back. And they all step down. I'd say, Hatchet, since you had the highest roll, you kind of watch the armored guy kind of step off the stage, and then he kind of steps back and out the exit, and then you see him disappear into the crowd. And then he says, "All right, if I can have, as you all know, we've had quite an increase of popularity ever since we introduced 3 certain characters into our broadcast.
Characters.
But they've been all quite popular, and I think they should have some love, as it would be." And he kind of like gestures to the whole crowd, and he says, "I would love to invite those certain cosplayers onto stage if you could." And he points at some of the cosplayers. Each of them are in groups of 3. They seem to have calculated this very well. He points at one group, and then another, and then he points at you 3. It's like, "Oh, you 3 have wonderful costumes. Might I ask you to come up?"
Yep. Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
Oh dear.
Alright.
What would you guys like to do?
I guess we're coming up because I can't really
Oh
deny
no, shit!
Hell yeah. Yeah, they all come up. Let me think. Ooh, I have a great idea. Okay.
Oh no.
You guys come up, and I'm sorry, I just had to laugh at myself for a moment. You guys come up, and you see, oh my goodness, I just have to find my NPCs real quick. Woo.
NPCs?
Yeah, for no specific reason. Yeah. But you guys watch as they come up, and then you see you come up first, and then the second group seems to be Leah. You see a tiefling you.
Sweet.
She has light blue skin with pointed horns. She has pointed horns. And then you can like see like where one of the holes of your pants on the side, that's like where her tail kind of flips out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Then Cedar. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually see oh dear. I'm sorry. Whew.
You're right there.
Yeah, I just like choked on something for a moment. But,
Oh no.
You see a very beautiful merfolk girl dressed up as you. She has she kind of, I'd say, she has light blue skin, but she has like a certain face paint kind of sploshed onto her face to kind of mimic your skin tone. She also has like, she's also decorated her clothes that are very similar to you with like flowers.
Aw.
Yep, they're blue. Alright. And then
Everybody's blue.
everyone's blue.
They're blue,
And then you see, you can tell this is you, but it took you a moment as you see a large Goliath man standing as you.
Hot.
Nice.
Good.
And you can
Hi.
see, yes, it's like, "Hello, I am Yus."
Fuck yeah.
This is amazing.
So,
just like this is out of character, but you just like I just like whisper to you, it's like, man, you'd look hot as a male Goliath.
No. Use pretend she doesn't hear it. She does not want to hear it.
It's out of character.
I'm like out of character and well, for this one.
I'm sorry, I didn't really have to think about that. All right, and then you see the second group, the third group technically, because you're the first group.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. You, Leah, you see a Nolu.
Nice.
She kind of snarls like that Lolita girl that you have met before.
Nice.
Her clothes are a little bit more shredded. You can obviously tell that like the holes in the side of your pants that they usually are, she just ripped them. And she's like, well, might as well make it your pants. And she just ripped the rest.
Hot.
The holes are like uneven and a little bit like held by strings together. But she manages to make it work.
It's very threaded.
Exactly. Yeah. Cedar, you see, let me check. Let me see. Let me think. You see a dragonborn you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it a black dragonborn?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
And
And
have to paint his scales for shit.
yeah, no, he's good. But you can see that he's very clean, as you can tell. In fact, you can actually see that his scales kind of shine a bit.
Oh,
And
nice.
with your clothes, he seems to have them more in a tunic style, as they are draped over him majestically, and they are held together through different kinds of like golden chains, almost mimicking I guess a Greek style in a sense. However, the colors of fabrics are the same, and he even has like the same hood as you.
Nice.
But yeah, he has a very nice version of you. As for you,
He's a very glitzy version.
yes,
Fuck yeah.
Yep. And you're a little surprised to see this, as you've seen Vine in your clothes.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck yes.
And in
Yes.
fact, since you have noticed her before, this large orc woman kind of looks at you, and she recognized you immediately, and she just smiles.
Can you just put a finger over her lips? Just
Yeah.
like don't say anything.
Yeah, but she kind of says, I like your use cosplay. It's nice.
Yours isn't too bad either.
Just like very subtle finger quotes on cosplay.
Yeah. It's just like subtle finger quotes, yeah. And then Noel kind of like looks at her, is like, the clothes seem too clean. You look like she's covered in dirt. I like that version of use. You should have worn dirty clothes. And Vine's just kind of looking at her, is like, I like my clothes clean. Thank you very much. And this Nolina just kind of snarls at you, Leah, and she glares.
She snarls at who?
Leah.
Oh,
Nolia glares at you.
I know.
There seems to be, it's not entirely hatred fueled, it's more of competition. But she's very competitive, as you can tell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna tell her she looks nice.
She just snarls at you.
Okay.
Just like a kind of like an acknowledgement snarl, like,
Yeah. Dragonborn Cedar looks at you, Cedar, and just kind of nods to you. He seems very quiet and collected.
much like the real Cedar.
Just like Cedar.
Yeah.
Cedar's gonna just give him a curt nod back.
Sweet.
Just like a sort of like
Damn,
acknowledgement.
Walter.
Wow, it's like saying double. Cedar, you didn't tell me you had a twin brother.
Stop.
Yeah. The Goliath youth kind of just stands over all of you. Like, he is clearly the tallest out of all of you, despite cosplaying the shortest out of all of you.
Yes.
Which is really funny because Bine's almost as tall as this Goliath. She's a good bit shorter, but like she kind of comes to like his
When
shoulder.
the tallest species cosplays a
Yeah.
bard that's the smallest species.
Yeah. So
It's great.
right? So
I love
they're
shit
just
like
kind of
that.
like standing over you, and this Goliath youth kind of looks over you. Is like, you have a nice style.
Yours isn't too bad either.
Thank you. I couldn't find any clothes of hers, at least any costumes of hers in my size, so I had to commission one in my size. You
Do what
see,
you have to
my
do.
size is a little bit more extravagant and hard to find in my size.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
And he just kind of, given his eyes are completely white and opaque, he doesn't seem to have any pupils or irises, but you could tell he is just staring you down, He's staring you down.
That's not nerve-wracking
Yep.
at all.
He's gonna make, well, I'm not sure, he's not gonna do this on purpose. No, never mind. I was gonna say he was gonna make a intimidation check, but it's like, no, he's not trying to intimidate
Why
you.
would he
He's
do
just
that?
like this. No, he's just
Not
like
trying
this.
to intimidate.
Yeah.
He's naturally intimidating.
Right? Yeah. Cedar, that merfolk, with the black, face paint kind of comes up to you, shakes your hand very enthusiastically, and says, "It's very nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Cedar. I'm Cedar. So
She's super giddy and shit.
no,
It's
she's so
beautiful.
like you could see her. She's like almost like honey. She's kind of like jittery. You can see her. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Oh, I love your cosplay. Wait. She kind of like plucks out one of the fake feathers out of her costume and kind of like tucks it in your hood.
Oh.
She gives you 2 thumbs up. She just gives you 2 thumbs
How
up.
friendly.
She's very friendly.
Yeah.
Lower. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And Tiefling Leah kind of looks at you and just smiles, and then continues on with their way.
Alright, I smile back at her.
Yeah. Anyways, Armorous kind of says, "Is like, oh, quite lovely designs," and he kind of looks at you 3. He's like, his eyes are wide. He's like, "Are you liking this? Are you liking this?"
It's just Eustace trying not to laugh.
Yeah. Vine's just there, straight faced, completely straight faced. Like that Goliath that posed. Like there was no emotion. Completely
Yeah.
indifferent. But he kind of
The
continued.
gnome is the giggly one. Yep.
Right? Yeah. But he says, "Well, I think we should have maybe a bit of a pop quiz for those for more dedicated fans. Obviously, why don't we talk about their first mission? Hey, quiz them a bit, shall we?" He kind of looks at you guys. He's like, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?"
Yep. And nods at him.
And then
Yeah.
he says, "To whoever has the answer, we will be splitting us into each teams. Each Leah, each Use, and each Cedar will be going up against the other 2. Leah's, Use, and Cedar's. For whoever has the answers, I'd like them to say yeet yeet."
Yeet yeet?
Yeah,
Oh no.
that was Use's
I
nickname.
refuse.
That was Use's nickname. For
Yeah.
a good while. And he looks at that. It's like, anyone who wins has a special prize. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks at you guys. He says,
Objections.
objections. And
Said no objection.
Leah, you were never in this first mission.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, fuck.
You were
Just like all of a sudden she's got like just the smile and excitement kind of
I'm
drops in her
like,
face like, oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
yeah. And
Oh no.
yep. And let's start that off. And he says, "May I have the 3 Leahs up first?"
Fuck.
And yeah, the tiefling and the gnoll kind of step up with you in between them. And
Okay.
he looks at you all and says, "Let's start this fairly easy. Which one was not a part of the broadcast?" I want you to say it. Now you gotta say it with passion. No, you gotta say it with passion. And Armorous kind of Armorous looks at you with a brow raised, and the elf moves to you. "Yes, Leah."
Me?
he kind of collapses like, "Oh, you're right. Congratulations." He like you
Not
can
part of the first podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
He's having a fucking fun old time with this. But he kind of like really gets up to you, pats your shoulder. "Good job. You're so fast."
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. I believe the first point goes to I think should it go to this Leah who answered right? He's wiggling his eyebrows. Like he's so bad at hiding this.
You're sick.
Cool,
Yeah.
thanks.
You like just fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
But you just step back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as you step back, he kind of like waves you over, Cedar. And
Oh dear.
I think what I'm gonna have you guys do is actually roll to see who goes first. I should have done that with you, Leah, but I just really wanted to hear you say yeet yeet.
I just really
Here.
Okay, so like skills and not skills. Betty and I roll to see who goes next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. To see who will answer first. Like you'll go up with against the
okay.
other Cedars, and then you'll roll up to see who goes first. So I'll roll for
Alright.
other two. All right. He gestures you towards him, Cedar. What do you do?
Okay, fucking move up.
Yep. Yeah. The merfolk Cedar kind of like gives you a thumbs up and a bit of like an encouraging flower.
Oh.
And the dragonborn Cedar, who is like the tallest out of the 3 of you, is just standing there and just gives you another nod.
Yep.
All right. And then actually let me change that d20 so it's up. So the green d20 shall be the second, and the blue d20 shall be the third. All right. So, his next one is. All right. Here's a nice question. Which one of the group was a part of the broadcast, but is not an active member? Roll a d20, please.
An active member. I
Oh
got
my
3.
God.
Shit.
A 3.
Yeah, I got 3.
The Dragonborn says yeet yeet first. You hear this very solemn as you guys, before you say anything, he's very like quiet about it, almost as if he's embarrassed. Yeet yeet.
Me too, man.
He says that. Armus just kind of hops at the opportunity. He's like, "Oh yes, and what that might you have the answer to." I said that so weird. I'm so sorry. But the Dragonborn kind of looks at it and says, there was another one named Vega. He is not here at the moment." And then why'd I say that? Armorous kind of hops up. He's like, oh yes, quite correct. It's like, I'm surprised the others weren't as fast.
Just get your shit together.
All right.
All right.
But I gotta roll.
Yeah, and then it is now your turn. You step up. A 14.
That's a 14.
Yeah, but I gotta ask the question first, my dude.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have the 14.
Yeah,
there.
we know now. But Vine steps up and the Goliath steps up, and it's so funny because you're like 3 feet tall, and then the other two are almost like another 3 to 4 feet taller than you, and they just stand over you
Kinda
like
a
towers.
Wi-Fi bar.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much like a Wi-Fi bar.
very
You're like in the
disproportionate
middle, almost
size.
squished between them. You can barely reach their calves, or not their calves. That's their thighs. All right,
Like she's knee level.
right? Pretty much. And then Armor says, what was the mission's goal for that broadcast? And then they're going to roll. Oh my god, okay. Team 3 got a 4, but Team 2 got a 17. You watch as the Goliath, who is also like pretty stone-faced, is like, I have an answer. And Armor's kind of like looks, he's like, yeet is my answer. My answer is they were going to rescue a dwarf named from her father name. They were going to save the girl from her father, or the father had made them save the girl who was his daughter. And there's this long silence.
Poor
Like that was a very jumbled fucking answer.
He seems very nervous to be on stage.
You know what?
That's okay.
But he's like, Armorous kind of thinks about it and says, yeah, that'll work, alright. Good job. Another point for team 2. Good job. And then he's like, Leah, can I get you back up here?
Yeah.
Nanol seems very excited to be like right next to Armorous, by the way.
Nice.
And then the tiefling kind of comes up with you, and he says, all right, next question. May I ask, would you happen to know the dwarf father's name that assigned them their mission? And they're going to roll.
Yeah, because I don't fucking know shit.
Which is really...
I heard of his name once before, I think. I just don't remember what it is. Like, straight up. Like,
yeah. No, that was so meta. That was metagaming. No.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna answer it, because...
Yeah.
Yeah, because Leah does not fucking know.
Leah doesn't know.
Yeah,
she didn't come in until much later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you watched that broadcast, but she probably didn't.
I don't know if she did or not.
You only obtained a crystal after. However, I'd say you could have heard rumors about it.
Probably, yeah.
But the third team was the first. Immediately, you can hear like this growl from the knoll. Yeet, yeet! It was very aggressive. She slams her hands down on her hips. It's like, his name was Chisai. And Armorous kind of like, oh yes, very fast, yes.
Leah's just fucking thinking like, oh shit, that was his name.
Yeah, because Leah, you've never heard of them before.
I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
And then they kind of step down, and then next is Cedar. You step up, my dude.
Yeah.
Cedar steps up, and then Cedar, you step up, and then Armorous. Once again, that tiefling, not tiefling, they're merfolk. She gives you another flower. Like, she's just constantly giving, like, both cedars flowers.
That's
Like,
so sweet.
she almost, like, pulls them out of nowhere, and she gives you the flowers.
It's like little magic flower.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah,
I love her.
she gives you another
Just buy the
flower.
second flower, but like the maybe second or third flower. So you're just like, where's she getting these?
But yeah, ooh,
But she is covered in them, so like, yeah.
pretty much. And then Cedar says, "All right, next question."
Cedar says, you mean
Oh,
Armorist?
sorry, Armorist. Yeah, I'm not metagaming. I swear.
I swear.
I swear. But Armorist kind of puts his hands together. All right, next question. All right, see if you can tell me this. What were the most common enemies that you have fought in that temple that you all have entered? Right, and they're gonna roll
19.
a 19. Oh, you beat both of them. You gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Fuck.
You gotta say it. Come on.
Say it, bitch. I said it. I named it.
I know. Leave me alone. I have to do it in
Pay
an
your
accent.
dues. Pay your yeet yeet dues. Yell it. Scream it to the
Cedar
fucking.
just gets a little red face. Yeet yeet.
Oh, like literally,
Even Leah used to like.
yeah.
Armorist giggling in the background like you fuckers.
Armorist is like so ecstatic by this. Oh, Cedar, you have an answer?
It was goblins.
Oh, very wise. Yes, you are so right. Very nice, very nice. He's just clapping.
Just super red face. Like,
yeah.
I can't believe I had to say that.
Yeah, Armorist is like having the time of his life with that. He's like, oh, very nice. All right, and that gives you another point. All right.
Yay,
And
we
then-
now have 2 points. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Use, it is your turn.
Okay.
You step up, and once again, Vine kind of gives you a smile. And once again, she's like, where'd you find your... Oh, wait, wrong accent. Where'd you find your cosplay?
I just threw it together.
She just kind of scuffs and looks back. And then Armorist kind of gets in. All right, another question. Who was...
I hate this so much.
Who was the one to join the group at the temple's entrance?
All right. Let me roll the die. That's a 5.
Ooh.
A 5. The green one was the third team. Vine gets this one. She says it loud and clear. Yeet yeet. As she kind of like places a firm hand on the top of your head, and you notice how it's like encapsulate the entirety of the top of your head. And she says, Use was the one to join. And Armorist kind of claps once again and is like, oh, that's nice. You've got it. Right? And then now Team 3 has 3 points, with Team 2 having 1 and you guys having 2.
Dang.
Ow. Ow. All right.
We're fucking losing, you guys.
You're second place.
We at least have like an excuse. We're not used to this kind of shit.
All right. And letting you know, this is like the closest thing I'm getting to you guys, like to combat. I'm so sorry.
That's cool.
That's
This is
fine.
fun.
Trivia
good.
initiative.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trivia initiative, really. All right. He eyes you, Leah, and he's like, he motions over. Come on.
Okay, I go up.
All right. He kind of looks at you and smiles, and he says, Now, for for Leah's sake, we haven't talked much about her. How about let's ask, what kind of mage is she?
Oh!
Yeah, I'm giving the ones you would know, Leah. I'm not gonna be
Thank
a
you.
dick.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
if
be
we
a
just
dick.
stick close to like the
Wait.
first mission, it's not gonna go well for her. Yeah. Fail, no.
Leah, I'm so sorry, but you really had to think about it. You really had to genuinely think about it.
Oh!
It's like, wait a minute.
I forgot for a second, like, wait.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
what am I?
So wrapped up in the trivia that you forgot yourself.
She was so wrapped up in like, oh, that was the dude's name? Like she just completely forgot what kind of fucking
Pretty much.
Like, what? Oh,
There's so
shit,
many
wait.
people looking at me that I forget.
It's like stage fright, yeah, total stage fright just makes you blank, like, oh,
I'm finally
shit.
realizing, like, wow, everyone can see how much of a fucking dumbass I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a tiefling Leah kind of goes up. It's like yeet, I guess. Yeah, a wild mage, duh.
Wild mage, duh.
I'm a sorcerer!
Getting
I mean, yeah, wild mage, but fucking... I was expecting her to say sorcerer.
Well, the sorcerer is a very broad topic.
That's true,
I mean,
yeah.
like, specific branch of magic.
Yeah.
Well,
Either
then he
way.
should have said that. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Armris kind of claps, but gives you like a very like confused look.
Like, Leo, what the fuck?
I'm looking down at my hand. I'm looking down at my hands like, what am I?
You're having an external crisis.
like literally everyone can see it. Like it's very plain on your face. Like what the fuck?
He mouths
And then
to you.
and then I'm gonna go to the panel later, and then they're gonna be like, hey, stupid
He-
or something.
He mouths to you. Are you okay?
It's like I got overwhelmed. I'm sorry.
What? I look up at him and I'm like, what?
But yeah.
It's basically.
By the way, Ali
I
is.
got really overwhelmed. I'm sorry.
By the way, Ali is 100% with me. He is in my hoodie, and he's like looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Ali in his bat form is just like, how did you miss that? How?
And then he sees the people, and he's like, oh.
Oh, okay. He's like, oh.
Just kind of sinks back into your hood. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
pretty
shit.
much. Alright. Cedar, is your turn once again. By the way, I'm going to do
Oh,
this
fuck.
best to 5.
What?
I'm going to do it first to 5.
First to 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you step up.
Yeah, we step up.
Alright. The cedar
Step
comes to
up.
you. Once again, that merfolk offers you
More
another
flowers.
flower. And the dragonborn, actually the dragonborn kind of like rejects her offer kindly. It's like, too much.
It's too much. 2 is fine. Cedar just takes the flowers.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Still wondering why.
Yeah, she takes the one that she was gonna give to the dragonborn and just like stuffs it in her hair.
Just cute.
Yeah, she's fine. She can take a no for an
She's
answer.
fine. She'll take no for an answer.
Yeah. And then Armor says, "All right, for our Cedar fans, what Cedar's familiar, and what is his name?" Oh, honey!
Oh no!
That stage fright hit his ass too.
We've all gotten at ones. I'm pretty sure.
That is so funny.
Poor Cedar and oh no.
Cedar.
So bad.
Cedar, like with
Oh,
Leah,
so
you
sad.
really had to think about it. It's like, I have a familiar?
And he's like on your shoulder at this very moment.
No. I imagine if it's not like doing a mission, Acorn is like back at the guild,
Yeah.
probably sleeping on the pillow.
Yeah. For a moment,
Dude.
it sneezes and then falls back asleep.
Yeah. Just like someone's talking about him, like what?
Yeah.
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
The third team rolled a 16, so the Dragonborn, once again, he awkwardly, like, shifts in. His face is also a little red.
Yes.
That's three.
His name is Acorn, and he's a very shiny squirrel.
He's a very sparkly squirrel.
And Armus is like, once again, Armus just kind of looks at you and just smiles. Are you
Just
okay?
Like, what the fuck? You guys are bombing the shit out of me. What the fuck?
It's like, are you okay? And he kind of claps. He's like, oh yes, very. Yes, it's a hard question, given he didn't use his familiar much, but a very good question indeed. I'm surprised no one's got it in faster, but very nice. Yes.
Do we even know who we are anymore?
God, it's just one existential crisis.
Yeah.
Just like, no.
I didn't make this one off for this.
Will your reflection know?
Like, who are we? I'm just looking at my reflection through the crystal, and I'm like, what?
When will my reflection show who I am inside?
I love that song, by the way.
But
Definitely
yeah.
one of my favorite. Definitely one of my favorite songs from Mulan.
Right?
Yeah.
But
that's a good one.
and kind of like, but he kind of lets you go. With I believe, yeah.
He was
Dragonborn
just
Cedar
telling me
had
things
that
as he
for
walks past
fourth
to everyone. Like, oh,
yeah.
I hate this.
Use, it is your turn. You step up.
Okay.
You
Yep.
step up, and
Yep.
he kind of says, all right, well, this one should be an easy one. I hope it is an easy one. He, like, looks you dead in the eye. I hope it is an easy one. Yes.
Very easy. It's like, oh, well, let's hope the fucking bot lets us roll high enough. Come on, please.
Let's say this one. Who was, what instrument does Use play?
Very easy.
Alright. God damn it.
Well, you're gonna love this because I got a 3 and a 2.
Oh boy.
Here's the thing.
Well, you
Here's
guys
what
are gonna
happens.
hate me for this.
You
You
guys
guys are gonna hate me for this. Is fully aware that they probably don't need the prize, and honestly, she's just determined to fuck around as much as possible. So she answers confidently.
What'd you say, Veggie?
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
hear it.
Sorry, my headphones must have been on the wrong side. So of that,
And none.
Nothing.
so I don't have to like find a place in there. So Use knows full well that they probably don't need the prize, and she's determined to fuck around as much as possible. So Use responds confidently, harpsichord.
Armus gives you.
So you're like, oh my god.
Armus.
Hold on. All I heard was use respond, and it just hear
She
silence.
said harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
It's a harpsichord. Let me hear it.
Says harpsichord.
Armus
Oh,
gives
wait,
you.
He does say yeet before.
Yeah, it's fine. I assume you've said yeet already. But,
Yeah.
like, Armus gives you a good, hard, and long look. Like, he holds the mic with both hands. His jaw dropped a little. He just looks at you.
You want
His
to get
eyebrows
you
forward.
I'll give you another try.
Yeah, Pine just kind of looks at you.
What did
like,
she say?
what?
He gets up really close to the mic. Are you sure about that?
Oh, you're right. I was
Like,
wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, like the
Hold on.
whole John
Let me
Cena's like,
think.
are you sure about that?
Use plays the tuba.
She obviously plays the tuba. No, she plays the mouth harp, obviously.
Yeah, even Bine looks at you, and then she sees that you have like your violin strapped to you,
Use plays the kazoo.
Alright,
and
so yeah, no, Use. Wait, go ahead.
Everyone's just being dumbasses.
yeah, Bine just kind of just nods and doesn't say anything. So the Goliath kind of is like, use my answer
Use.
Oh, wait. Does Use answer again after Armor asks if she's sure about that? Because...
Oh, what does she say?
Use takes a moment. She actually lets suspense build up for a couple seconds before responding. Didgeridoo, just as confidently as before.
Oh my gosh.
Just like, yes.
Armor's just like kind of said, sadly that is wrong. Would anyone else like to try? And the Goliath who had the 3 kind of like steps in. Yes, yeet. My answer is he kind of like points at the violin strapped to your back. That. It's like
he just picks up Use and turns her around.
Pretty much. And like Armus gets like close to the mic again. It's like, darling, you're gonna have to say it out loud. It's the thing. It's a
You have to verbally tell me, please.
The violin. Like he genuinely just like picks you up,
Like,
turns you
okay,
around.
but like as soon as like the Goliath turns Use around, she just sees Leah and Cedar's faces like, what the fuck?
No, I'm about to fucking lose my shit. I think it's funny.
What the fuck?
Use has this just like a little shit smirk on her face, like usual,
Like,
but
okay, yeah, we gotta remember she's a gnome, of course.
Yeah. In fact, like you hear like that tiefling Leah kind of I think she said this loud enough. It's like only a true Leah fan would know what Leah
Oh my
plays.
God.
Leah?
Oh wait, she's the
Or no, not Leah.
She's
Only a
the
true
fucking
Use fan would know what Use plays.
And she's fucking wearing the violin.
Yeah, and she's like this tiefling Leah has like her arms crossed, and she has like this like kind of head movement to her.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm going to assume like this is the tiefling Leah is basically the actual incarnation of like the snooty elf Cedar we talked about.
Oh yeah. They're related.
They're related, yeah.
They're cousins.
Not by blood, obviously, but like yeah, they're cousins.
They're cousins.
They're distant cousins.
Pretty much. But yeah. Yeah, but that Leah's kind of like, duh. And then the merfolk sees is like, they're just having fun. And it's like, well, it's obvious. Her cosplay isn't even that good.
I'm trying. Okay, Leah's trying so hard not to lose her shit.
Yeah, but Armor's kind of
She's like covering her mouth, trying not to laugh.
yeah.
Honestly, Cedar also is just kind of like pinching like the bridge of his nose, like he's trying so hard.
He's the tired adult.
Oh,
He
like,
is the tired adult.
Yeah, he's tired. He's tired of everything, but even he's just kind of like, don't fucking laugh, please.
Yeah.
Please. It's bad enough as it is. Don't laugh.
God, I want to do the same thing now. I want to do what you used to
Do it. Because you weren't able to answer the first one.
Yeah. Leah.
Just get more nat ones. They'll be fine.
Leah, it is now your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You step up. All right.
Roll up, act like a jackass.
I'm gonna go up.
Do you have like a swagger to your step too? Like
Fuck yeah, I do.
falling in 10 like and
Because
like
now I'm like, man, I want to do what Use is doing.
you caught on.
It's just a bunch of dumbasses, and then there's
Yeah.
Cedar.
Yeah. And then like yeah, the tiefling Leah is like super confident. She has like her arms crossed and she has like this resting bitch face.
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna try to imitate the bitch face. Does she see me do it?
She's gonna make a perception check. She has a 3, so no.
Okay, good. Because I just want to see if I can get a reaction from the audience.
Yeah. The audience can tell though.
Just kinda like,
Because I just look at her and I see her face, so I try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
She's just like the mocking kind of mimic, sort of thing. Like,
But yeah, Armorous kind of looks at you, and he looks you dead in the eyes, and he knows what's going on, and he just like rubs his temples.
He's got
I sense his energy, and it's saying, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Yeah, no, he just he hard looks at you. He looks at you so hard.
Just kind of like just squints.
Yeah, and he slowly shakes his head. He gets up close to the mic.
Ugly laugh I just did.
Yeah, he gets up close to the mic. He's like, "All right, this one should be easy, as I hope it is. Leah has an animal companion as well. What is his name? And what is he?"
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna do something really great.
Like, motherfucker, I swear to God. If you don't.
Okay, oh fuck, I got a 19.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a 7 and a 16. So.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull Allie out from my hood.
Oh no.
And like hold him, and then I'm looking Armors straight in the fucking eye. She has a horse. His name's Brady.
Allie's just
Listen to me.
Lion King style, like, oh God.
Listen to me. She has a horse, and his name is Brady.
Okay, Eustace is actually losing her shit. She's like bent over, hands on her knees.
She's definitely on the floor.
Losing it.
Armor's
just covering his face, like, oh my lord, why?
I'm looking Armors dead in the eye right now.
Armorous. Yeah.
Shit-eating grin.
Armorous sets his mic down on the floor, holds his face with both his hands, and just sighs.
What does he say?
He just sighs, and there's a moment of just silence as he holds his face. And he pulls his hands away, and his eyes are closed, and he's... You are wrong!
Wait, hold on. I'm so stupid. She has a little tiny pony,
No,
like a little mini horse.
We're not doing this. No.
Okay, I want to know if the audience is like laughing or not.
No, they're laughing. They're losing their shit. And Armorous is just, he's trying to like take all of this in. And
Dungeons and Dipshits, we break Armorous.
Yeah, and he just like, he shakes his head. He's like, why are you like this?
Just, Yus and Leah have to explain themselves. Everybody has to explain themselves after this. Like,
Yeah.
Tina's just like, I just kept blanking. I'm very sorry. There's
Yeah.
too
Hold
much going
on. You want to see a picture of Brady?
No. He just takes. He's like, that's wrong. Would anyone else would like to try again? And the tiefling Leah's like, it's I keep changing her accent, and I'm so sorry. Oh god damn it.
Valley Girl, it's fine. She's acting snooty. She gets the Valley Girl accent. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'll take it. Yeah, she just kind of like, it's a bat, duh. Allie, duh.
I'm still holding Allie, by the way, and petting him.
Yeah, no, Allie is he's stiffened up and he is tense. He's like looking back at you like with a side eye. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's like so confused. He's so confused and he's so scared. He's so confused. And just
I'm like giving him like little scritches under his chin.
it doesn't comfort him. He's so confused.
He's just giving him like a death stare, like, why are you like this?
Right? Yeah, and just Armorous just sighs and says,
I want to know if that tiefling girl says anything about me holding the bat.
no, she doesn't.
Damn it, that would have been really funny.
But Armorous is like, yep. The next point goes to team 2 because obviously. Can we just get the next one, please? Please, God,
Like, at this
please.
point, like, this is a mistake.
I'm gonna go
Armorous
back
just
confident
thinks
as
it's a
hell.
massive mistake.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back looking confident as fuck.
yeah. Cedar.
I'm going back like I'm radiating big dick energy.
Yeah, you're obviously no, yeah. And Allie's radiating scared dick energy, like terrified.
Scared dick energy.
Like, everything has receded up into himself.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Cedar. Armorous
I'm
Cedar.
so happy right now.
Cedar. Armorous looks at you with pleading eyes.
Like, please. Do better than them, please.
Use is like quietly mouthing a chant of do it.
He's a tired adult. He's not gonna fucking do anything stupid. Unless I roll low. But anyway, please go continue, please.
He's like, this one might actually be difficult for you.
Oh
Though.
no.
But I'll let you guys metagame for this one because this might be a detail that you guys may or may not remember, but I won't say.
Like, may or may not remember because of
Yeah.
goldfish memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Armorous just he has a deep sigh into the mic and then he puts back on that excited exterior. He's like, all right, another question. Yes. This one's a little bit hard for our Cedar fans, but how about this one? When you entered that temple, you rescued a man, a paladin, in fact. What was his name?
And
So,
still,
I actually remember that.
There you go. Roll.
I got 5 now! I remember it, but at the same time, I also don't remember specifically what his name is. And once I checked
Cedar's
the
just-
immediate party,
Cedar's just fucking like
What
what the fuck he's still thinking about what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you and Leah doing? Like, he's just, like, why are they like this?
He's just
what the fuck?
he's just confused.
I got an 8 for one group and then 3 for the next. I'm like, what the God damn it. Alright, no. Yeah. So, yeah, who's the second one? Oh, Merceder. Merceder is just so happy. She's jumping up and down. Oh, I know this one. Oh, I know this one. It's Winslow. He's like, Armorous is like,
Right.
yes, but yeet.
The most aggressive yeet.
Right? Yeah. It's like, all right. Well, she was faster. He's like, he looks at you with an I forgive you like look in his eyes, Cedar. She was fast. I forgive you.
She was faster.
But all right. I wasn't
Ari
planning
looks fucking
this.
tired of all this shit.
Yeah, Armorous is just I didn't plan this, but 2 and 3 both have 4 points, and you guys have 2.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah, he takes another. He pauses for a moment. Use. He doesn't say anything. He just says your name.
Like, unbeknownst to Armorous, Yus and Leah have basically said we're gonna sabotage the fuck out of this.
I know we're fucking around.
Yeah.
Leah and you said fuck this convention.
Fuck this shit.
Frank
It's our convention now. We do what we want.
Meanwhile, Cedar's just the tired adult, like, please stop.
Please stop. Yeah.
No.
Use. Do you step up, Use?
Use.
Yes.
All right. You step
It's your
up,
turn, go.
and Vine just like she has a small smirk, but it's hard to tell. The Goliath
Like,
doesn't
I want Vine
seem
to be a part of this. I want Vine to be a part of this so much.
Be a part of this.
Yeah. Vine also kind of gets what you're saying, and then he's like, all right, so this may be our last question, so let's make it count. Yeah. Let's make a count. Yeah. Anyways, anyways, so our next question, Eustace. Eustace. It's. I hope you all answer it truthfully, right? Right? I'm gonna. Oh God. Now I have to think of one last question for this. Oh my God. I can't breathe. I just need to think. Oh my God. I can't even. Alright. He just looks at you and he says, alright, well, anyways, let's
He has to actually put out the fucking question because it's like,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
just-
good and bad.
yeah, he knows, he looks at you, Yus. He looks at you. He's trying to get like an insight on you. He's gonna roll an insight on you. Yep, he's gonna roll insight. He rolled a natural 3. So,
Oh boy.
what are you going to reveal to him, Yus?
Wait. I'm gonna say that it's very clear on her face that she is fucking with him.
He just
She's just
not
got
even
that
trying to
shitty
hide it.
grin. She's not even trying to hide
just-
it.
yeah, you're not even trying to hide it, and he sighs. All right. Well. All right. Yes. I guess.
He's just going full munchkin right now.
You really are. You really are. And he's just so sad. He's so sad. And he says, there was a chest that you all opened. And inside you found something. What, may I ask, that something might be? Alright?
Alright. Let me roll. That's an 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
See.
does that win?
Huh? 11? Yes, but here's the thing. Bine got a 19 and the other one got a natural 1. But Bine catches on what you're saying. And she says, oh yes, yeet yeet. I think I don't know. It is manga.
Bine, I love you so fucking
Armorous,
much.
Yes.
Armorous stares
He just
Vine
loses it.
down, and he looks at. Gives you a hard look and mouths. Do you know her?
Who does he say? Who does he look at?
You use.
Bine. Oh, you so.
Yus is currently losing it, but she kind of like slowly nods.
He's like, no, it's not manga. Use. You were the next one. What would
Vine's
you say?
team is just like, what the fuck?
Use, may I
I
ask
like
for
give her the back of
yours?
her head, like that look.
Was he asking me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is something that could not possibly fit into a chest?
An owl bear.
Oh god, yes. Yus answers an owl bear.
Armorous leaves.
Just like the mic down.
No, like he pulls up really close to the mic. Team 2 wins. Team 2 wins. Team 2 wins. Bravo, Team 2. And then like the Goliath's like, but we didn't say a thing. But like Tiefling Leah's like losers are like yeah. Mercedar's kind of clapping, and Cedar and Armorous is just yep. Congratulations. Yeah. Meet me at the meet and greet. Yeah, I'm. Have a nice time. Yeah, think everyone have a great con. Bye. And he literally just leaves the backstage.
I finally let myself lose my shit.
Yeah.
I'm just on the floor fucking laughing.
Has been
Just
losing her
collapsed
shit.
to
She
the
joins
I'm
Leah.
crying.
Yeah.
Still holding Allie, you're just kind of like rolling on your back, laughing.
Still,
Allie
Allie
No,
is.
I'm just sitting on him in my lap and I'm crying.
Yeah, Allie's still scared. Allie is still terrified. So terrified. Yeah.
Yus has joined Leah, but she's not like on the ground. She's just kind of bent over.
Yeah.
Cedar
And,
just
like-
lets out a deep sigh.
Right? Yeah.
Very
The Dragonborn
fine
kind of
sigh.
like. The Dragonborn Cedar kind of like looks at you and just like nods wearily. And he puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "Good luck." And he leaves. And-
Need much more than love, money.
Yeah. So Vine kind of like waves you guys off and then joins her other group. And then the team 2 who's about to leave, Tiefling Leah is just like, I knew God, I keep doing that. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
you got it.
Yeah.
Valley girl. You
Yeah.
got it.
Valley girl.
It's like, oh my god, I knew that the superior fans would totally win, like, duh. And like, as she's like
She just
saying
did
that,
ear flick.
yeah, as she's saying that, she's like rubbing, like cleaning her nails off her shirt or whatever, not aware that she's passing by the actual Leah.
Am I still
Leah's
able to
gonna
like
do a
talk to her?
Yeah, you
Leah's
can.
gonna do a fucking stare down on her at the panel.
Well, it didn't really matter about who won or anything. It was just to have fun.
She just kind of like scuffs and moves on. She's a bitch.
Rude.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch.
Dang. I get it.
Right. That was fun.
Yeah, and Armorus is still backstage. You can actually just see him, and he's just rubbing his eyebrows together, and he looks at you. He's like, "Why are you like this?"
Because it's funny.
Just,
It was a prank.
I got pranked, bro. Very hard pranked. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Learn to take a joke, Armorous. Goddamn.
Oh my gosh. Lovely. Yes. Quite lovely. Yes. Why are you like this? And he just like shakes his head. And he looks at you, Cedar. He looks at you dead in the eyes like, good luck.
Whenever he says like, "Why are you like this?" I'm just sitting there and I just shrug.
You says, Armorous, the first time you met me, I was throwing someone off a cliff. You needed to expect this from me. Like,
Yeah.
what else?
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I should have expected it. I just hoped for the better. I hoped.
I missed some things because my aunt came into my room, but like.
Nah, you're fine. It's like,
Okay, we're gonna go. Bye. See you at home, Armorous.
Like, don't they still have a panel?
yeah, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
we
it
still
right now
have a
that we have?
panel meet and greet thing?
But is it right now?
Nah. I'd say that it has now ended. Like that was your last exhibit, or that was the last event. Because it was early night. But by then, the con begins to close down. People begin to leave, and people begin to clean up stuff. Honey, kind of like
Wait, so we're not gonna have our panel then?
that was your panel.
Yeah, that was the panel.
Was it?
Oh, that was the panel. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have like a
Trivia thing?
like a Q&A sort of panel. Dang.
Oh no,
Alright.
no, because it's already 3 hours, and I said it was only take 2 hours, but it took 3.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
This is a long
It's gonna be a long ass video.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry, no cathartic reveal for you.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
We could probably do a second way, but as the night kind of like arrives and settles, you watch as cosplayers go home. Some of them with too much merch in hand, and some of them a little too enthusiastic for the night. You see a few of them passing, sharing drinks. Others talking amongst each other as they slowly leave the convention center, and you guys are left knowing that yes, you lost the trivia, but you know that in the end You're still the cuter Leah. And I think
yeah, because she was mean, so of course I'm cuter.
but I think that's where we will